kind of mental case.
What did he do?
Get him in here. This got to me yesterday afternoon. I was appalled.
Can't wait.
What could this be?
I'm going to tell you a story. He's going to have to explain to me what he is up to.
He's not coming in. Oh, there he is.
Get in here, and I'm going to talk to you about what I heard about what's going on in your life. And let's get this straight now. What's going on?
Yeah.
Are you human, or what are you? What are you? Tell me what planet you're from. You can't possibly be from Earth. You must be from Krypton, the Phantom Zone.
What did he do?
I understand. Your dog died how long ago?
A year ago.
A year ago, okay. Yeah. And he was very distraught. He appeared to me to be, a good dog owner.
He's still distraught, apparently.
Yeah, no, he was very distraught about his dog. Listen.
I'm looking at him. He's distraught.
Who knows what he is?
That's my life, but
he's got that affect. No, this is seriously going to disturb you. Let me get this story out. There's no joke here.
Okay.
Robin can't get the abuse out quick enough.
This is so disturbing to me. So anyway, Scott wasn't going to get another dog. He didn't want to go through the pain of it. And that's how people react sometimes when an animal dies. But then I guess at some point he decided, I'm going to get another dog.
Okay.
And he even called and he said, hey, I want to hook up to North Shore Animal League. I want to get a dog that has, needs a home.
Oh, so you got all involved.
But then all of a sudden he switched his mind and he said, okay, fuck this. I'm going to a breeder. I'm getting a purebred dog. I know what kind of dog I want, blah, blah, blah. If I'm wrong on any of this, correct me, Scott.
Did he call you about that, too?
Keep going.
Yeah, he wanted to go to North Shore Animal League, which he called Beth. And Beth likes that. Beth, yeah, she'll help anybody. So...
But they can find breeds there, too.
Well, he decided he wanted to go to a breeder. And I said to the son of a bitch, because I know him, I said, are you researching? Before I got my dog from a breeder, I researched for over a year. I went to every show. I went everywhere because there are so many breeders out there that do not know what they're doing. They think they do.
They aren't
they
even breeders. They're people who get a bunch of dogs.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing.
You have to investigate. You really got, you can't just go on the internet and order a dog because that equals problems.
Same with cats. You
Right.
have to look at who's doing it.
And I know with Scott, he puts probably zero effort into research.
Put it into a search engine, first name that popped up.
No, and I got to get my dog.
Not true.
Okay, not true.
All right, you can finish and I'll explain.
All right.
Okay.
So Scott got a dog. How long ago did you get the dog?
7 months.
7 months ago.
Okay.
Is it more like 9 months or 7 months?
No, the dog's 9 months old.
All right.
We got it 7 months
Okay, you have a
ago.
9-month-old dog.
Right.
He has a 9-month-old dog. To make a long story short, all of a sudden, the dog now has double hip dysplasia.
Of course.
Which means it needs an operation. The operation is expensive. It's about $5,000 a hip, he's told.
And he didn't get that insurance.
The next thing I know...
No, that insurance won't pay for that.
No. Okay,
Oh.
insurance won't pay for it. Next thing I know, he wants to get rid of the dog.
Well...
Hold on. What do you mean, well? All right, go ahead. Tell me what you want to do.
We're deciding on what to do. We didn't make a decision.
But he's
he made a
thinking
decision.
about getting rid of the dog.
Because he spoke to Beth yesterday, and he said, look, I want to get rid of the dog. And she said, well, aren't you attached to the dog? He goes, no, not really. So I said, how do you have a dog? I mean, I have a dog.
In your house for 7 months.
For 7 months. And you're not, and he's like, what I'm afraid is he's going to give it to a kill shelter.
No, never. I would never do that.
I believe
But
he would.
didn't get the dog from the North Shore Animal League.
No.
And now he wants to give it to the North Shore Animal League.
So Beth said to him, he goes, I want to give the dog to the North Shore Animal League. She goes, do you realize they don't, if you have a dog with those kind of problems, the dog will spend the rest of its life in a cage.
That's what I'm investigating.
And Scott goes, oh, okay.
No,
That's
I
his
didn't.
Come on,
problem.
Scott.
No, I didn't. I wasn't happy about that. My wife wasn't happy about that.
Correct
either.
any aspect
No,
of this story
that's the
that I'm
conversation,
lying.
but I didn't say. She told me exactly what they would do. They would put it in a cage, and
Scott,
they would try to.
if this was a member of your family,
If this was your son.
out the door.
If I said to you, what if it was you and I said, oh, when you get sick, let's put him in a cage. I mean, do you have any feeling for the dog whatsoever?
Yes, we have feeling for the dog. Of course.
So Beth even said to him, if we can get the people to fix the dog and all that, evidently the dog would have to go through extensive rehabilitation.
Right.
So Scott is not interested.
He doesn't want to be bothered with this whole process.
He doesn't want to be bothered with any of it.
Ah,
You don't even want to
nice.
help the dog through rehabilitation, do you?
Wow.
Tell the truth now.
No, we're looking at all our options. We haven't made a decision. That's why I'm investigating every angle of
He's
what.
cleaning up the story now.
Now he's investigating.
Yeah, he's investigating.
No, that's why I called Beth. I've been asking people around here
Scott,
what
this
they would.
is your dog.
What they would
understand.
do.
Well, okay, the dog is 9 months old.
He wants to give first he tried to give the dog back to the breeder. The breeder said no. And now he said, well, I said, Scott, how do you give the dog? Do you have any feeling for the dog?
Well, he dealt with a breeder who's just like him.
Right.
The breeder doesn't care.
Right.
And he doesn't care.
Right. How well did you know the breeder when you
My
bought
wife
it?
did investigation,
Yeah.
and
you don't even. Have you ever met the breeder?
yeah, we went.
You went to get the dog.
No, we went 2 times before, and we saw the parents, the pregnant mother and the father, and it was the breeder was recommended through our vet, and then my wife did research on the breeder.
So now you have a sick dog.
But wait a minute. Let me ask one other question. What did the breeder say? Did the breeder give you any guarantees?
I mean, they rate the dog in terms of the they rate the parents.
If something happens to this dog within a certain amount of time, or if you ever want to give up this dog,
no, you can't give up the dog. I mean, that's
Well, my breeder always said, anytime if you want to
bring
give
it
up,
back.
you bring that dog to me.
That's a legitimate
I
breeder.
mean,
Yeah.
the dog's temperament is not.
Temperament?
It's a temperament. It's a golden retriever.
Yeah.
So that's what we had before, a golden retriever, which
Right.
usually are the sweetest, kindest dogs you'd ever want to see.
Okay.
This is a very aggressive golden. In other words, she's not like that at all. She's very hard to control. We had a trainer come in, and that helped a lot.
Right.
So she's still very hard to control. And that's one of the problems we were having with her.
What does she do that's so hard to control?
Well, I mean, she runs around like a lunatic. I mean,
She's a puppy.
well, I know she's a puppy.
They don't calm down till about a year and a half.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like the Prada Willie disease.
it's like kids.
No, but a 9-month-old dog has tons of puppy energy.
Oh, totally. I mean, I know that. I know that.
What do you just? Why didn't you do what I say? Get an older dog and take care of an
Maybe
older
you
dog.
probably-
you
You're
could
right.
have gone to the
Right.
North Shore
You're right,
Animal
you're right.
League
Right.
and seen the temperament of a
I know
mature dog.
He goes, no, I don't want that because the dog will die.
So anyway, we're in this. I mean,
Right.
you know, the
So
the
what are you
breeder,
going to do?
the
So
breeder
you
says,
would take the dog and put it in a cage the rest of its life at
no,
North Shore Animal League.
I don't think we're leaning that way. No.
Yes, you
no,
are.
Well, this isn't a perfect dog, Howard.
This isn't the first time Scott tried to return the dog, by the way. Is that true or
really?
false?
Oh yeah, I just said that when first got her, we wanted because the dog was a pain in the.
See, this sucks that this is the subject. I hope I was going to be something different because
but
I
this
agree
is-
with Scott.
No, but this is the.
Hey, Artie, you want a dog?
This is what people do.
No.
They get, and now
Scott
the
is
dog
the reason
becomes
there are
everyone's
problems, yeah.
problem.
No, I'm not.
You've got a problem. You're going to have to deal with it, and you should keep the dog. But you know what I'm going to do? Because I don't trust you for a minute. I was up all night thinking about this.
Oh, come on.
That poor fucking dog.
Is stuck with these people who
Right.
now don't
No,
want
we
it.
we have 2 dogs. We have another dog as well.
Maybe
So-
Sam Simon would take the dog.
He
I bet he would.
He would.
Actually, this is what Sam lives
This
for.
is
stuff
what
like
he
this.
does.
I don't want to. No, I'm not trying to burden anybody. I don't want.
You're not burdened,
was
but
just-
I mean, you're not
what
to
do
be
you mean
trusted.
you're not
Good
trying to burden?
solution,
You tried to
actually.
call the North Shore Animal League to take it off
I'm
your
getting.
hands.
calling
I'm getting
everyone.
info. I'm getting.
You're ready to give up the dog.
No, we haven't decided yet. I'm trying to figure out the best
No,
way.
you said you were ready to give up the dog.
Hey, Scott.
You're not getting the dog the operation.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
And you don't want to
We
rehab
took
the
the
dog.
dog to the surgeon. We got that information, what it would take to
And now you're looking into getting rid of it.
fix the dog. No, we're looking into the possibility of getting rid of it. That's correct.
The possibility.
and
If
you
it
would-
was somebody who said today they would take the dog would
Yeah.
be gone.
I don't.
Oh, please.
You know what? It's not my decision.
There's no
this is,
consideration.
this
You
is a
just don't
whole
know.
different Scott.
You
Scott-
can't find somebody to just take it.
Scott came to me yesterday, was asking me about it, just in broad terms.
What he would
Right.
do.
What I would do. And he did say something to the effect like, maybe there's somebody out there who could afford the operation that would like to take this dog and give the dog the operation because I think it's $5,000 a hip.
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
Plus the
But like
rehab.
you came to
So
me.
that's what
Gary
he wants
came
to
to me
do.
and
Plus,
said,
like 3 to 4 months rehab each operation.
yeah. But it's
That's
like
what it's called.
when you take in a dog, that it might happen. That's what happens with dogs.
Right.
It's not perfect.
I know that. But I asked a lot of people, and it was 50-50. Some people would get rid of it.
What
I'm
does
not
that
the
got to
See,
do
I
with
think that says a
anything?
lot
with
about
you.
a person. For me personally, I think it says a lot about a person that you'd be willing to get rid of a dog. Like Scott DePace just hit me on the intercom and he goes, "Gary, what do you think about this?" And I said, "Mary and I talked about pets like right from the get-go. You get what you get." Like a kid, you don't give your kid back, and then Scott didn't respond. So I know that he would
He's
give
on
the dog
Scott's
back.
side, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, it's disgusting me because Gary came to me yesterday. He said he didn't mention any names, and he said to me, "What do you think of this situation?" He said,
I just told you the story.
and told me the story, and I said, I would do something to help the dog. I'd find a way. I don't know.
Right.
Scott, you come up with $500. You let me know what street you're going to be walking on. And I'll get a guy who's a little bit of a sporadic driver. You understand?
DePace, you want to weigh in?
Yeah, I would kill the dog.
You would.
He would kill the dog.
I'd euthanize him. He's damaged goods. Get another dog.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
It's a 9-month-old puppy.
Jesus,
he hasn't
Scott.
I've heard that too because the dog. What kind of life will the dog have? Constant surgeries. I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but
No, I'm saying you would do it.
no, I wouldn't put the dog to sleep.
kill the dog?
I'm
It's
telling
a
you.
dog.
Scott DePace, that's a horrible,
There are
horrible
homeless
thing.
people outside who can't eat.
But we didn't.
come on. what-
Somebody didn't take that homeless person in. He took a
But
dog.
why not do that with people? Why not when
Right.
you're sick? Why don't
Because
we
it's
kill
a
you?
person, not a dog.
Well, how about let's say you become a burden to your family. Let's say you require expensive
I'm still
surgeries
a
as you get
person.
older.
I'm a person, not a dog.
Yeah, but why did you get a dog?
Why did
only
you get
to
involved
abandon
with a
it?
dog?
Because
You
a
don't
dog
abandon
is a
the dog.
pet. Robin, you abandoned your horse.
I didn't abandon my
Sure,
horse. My
when's the
horse
last
was
time you saw
very-
your horse?
My horse was so well taken care of, you would want to be my horse.
So, Scott, I guess you need to just kill the dog.
No,
or,
that-
you know what? Because your
that was
dog is a
never-
little difficult to train, I
that
think you
was
should let's use Scott's logic. Kill
that
the
was never-
dog.
Listen,
I mean,
I
let's say
love
the dog's a
dogs.
little. Let's say
That
the
was never
dog's
a
a little.
consideration.
Let's say the dog's a little rambunctious. Just kill it.
I had a horse.
Why not?
That's
I
ridiculous.
had a-
That's what you're saying.
Let me tell you guys something. I had a horse that was difficult to deal with that I couldn't even ride. And I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on surgery to get that horse right. And then he became a wonderful horse.
Well, wait a minute. Everyone must have a level, right? At some level, you would put a dog down. What if they
it
had a
was
broken
too-
back?
Well,
No,
no, if a dog was so ill that a doctor recommended putting him
But
down, you
doctors
have-
aren't saying that about his dog.
Right.
This
His
is
dog could
common.
be helped.
This is common. The dog will be fine after rehab.
Well, it's not common for him because he doesn't have $10,000.
No, he doesn't have it.
So,
Well, I
But
don't
the
have to-
fact of the
first of
matter
all,
is there are other solutions.
I don't have to do both surgeries at once. You can
Right.
do one hip at a time, and then see. You don't have to do it either within a year. You could see how the dog reacts.
But
'cause-
Scott, you're not understanding something. We were looking into it for him in terms of that we could get somebody to do the operation. He won't even do the rehab for the dog.
Well,
which
that's-
means just
all right, then
hanging
that's
out with the
lazy
dog.
and ridiculous.
You're fucking right.
but if it
well,
comes
the dog
down to a
has to
money
stay.
thing,
The dog
then-
does have to stay in a cage for 4 months.
Now, as harsh as I could feel about dog, like joking around, I mean, if the dog could live a nice life after this, you can't kill
You're
it.
all
you know?
talking
I didn't say I was-
theoretically. Bring the dog in here
I didn't
and
say I was
look at
gonna
that
kill it.
dog and
And
say.
see if you
Scott
could
said
kill
it. I'm-
Scott DePace, you have a dog, right? You
And
love
I
Duke.
love dogs. I've
you
had
love
dogs
Duke.
my
Duke
whole
is your
life.
dog.
So
Would you
if I
kill
told
him?
you, if Duke, if,
No, because he's 10 years old.
Exactly,
at this point,
you wouldn't.
and I'm that attached to him. But if I got a new dog and he had
You
this
could
big of
do
a
it after
problem,
it's not
7
that big a
months?
problem.
I gave Duke a knee op. We had a knee operation on Duke.
But so why
5
is
years
the
ago.
length of time you know a dog have anything to do with it?
Because at some point, if you're not that attached to
He's
it,
had the
it's,
dog
it's
for 9
just
months.
an object. It's an item.
He's
You
had the
just
dog a
get rid
while,
of it.
though.
He's had the dog 7 months. How long does it take you to bond?
I would imagine.
But the dog's not- the
for
dog's
$10,000, maybe a little longer than that.
the dog will live a
He
long,
didn't know
healthy
that at
life.
first.
Yeah, I could never do it if you knew it's not. He could live a nice life after
You're
the
not-
operation.
And there are people who can do the
The
operation.
dog, no, wait. First of all, the dog will always have pain. That's a guarantee. It's just about
You're talking yourself into it.
No, I'm telling you what the surgeon
So
told
kill
me.
the dog,
No,
Scott.
I'm not, I never said I was going to kill the dog.
Kill
he
it.
did.
Go ahead and do it.
No.
Well, yeah, but don't live with it because it's always going to have pain.
Well, no.
He wants to ship it. He doesn't want to kill it. He wants to ship it off to North Shore Animal League and let it live in a cage the rest of his life.
But that's my point. The dog is always going to have pain, so get it out of here.
Right.
What kind of a dog is this guy?
It's a
Golden retriever.
Golden retriever. They're prone to that sort of thing.
Yeah, they are.
Well, that's
you
why we
take
went
a
to
risk.
a breeder, and
Well, look, guess what? A lot of
We
things.
didn't
A lot of things in life don't work out.
tell me about it.
You went to a breeder. Where do you think all golden shepherds come from?
And
Or
of course,
golden
Scott would have a
retrievers
dog
come
with problems.
It's the black
No, I
cloud.
had a
It's
great
the black cloud. Dog. Here's what
No,
I
I
think.
had a great.
There's
my
got to be a
golden
sign.
didn't have any problems.
You
with.
really should not have any more animals.
Well, I have to.
Yeah, but get rid of them all. Get them away from you.
That you should not be allowed to have animals.
I'm
gonna
Privilege
call-
you should
I'm
not
gonna
be
I've had 2
allowed.
dogs for a long time.
Gary, call Sam Simon.
No, you don't have to.
No.
do that.
I got to get
Yeah,
this dog
because
up
we
here.
got to get it out of your hands.
Right.
The
Now-
dog is unloved.
With Sam, he's a guy who has the means and he's
No, I
into it,
understand
and
that.
he
Right.
would love to probably help.
And
out.
you should see the kind of dogs he's helped. I mean, they're not perfect.
Yeah, no,
You'd
he
be doing
takes
the dog a favor.
cases like this that end up having fine lives. Hey, Gary.
Yeah, I'm emailing Sam as we speak.
Yeah, get Sam Simon. Get him to take care of Scott's problem. Like all of Scott's problems
No,
have to be taken
no,
care of.
No.
Benji,
I had a dog.
Benji, you're off the hook on this problem. We're going to get somebody else to take care of this one.
Well,
We'll clean up the mess.
I had a dog that died of old age. I mean, that dog was fine. My older
Joey,
golden.
you're on the air. Joey,
Yeah,
Blues.
that dog didn't cause you any problems.
No.
Hey, Howard, if you feel so strongly about this, now Scott don't make a lot of money to pay $10,000 for surgery. If you feel so strongly about it, and you love animals so much, why don't you take
this isn't about the cost. Joey, this isn't about the cost of the operation. We've got that covered.
But you know what? You got to pay for it.
He doesn't want to rehab the dog.
So why don't you pay to rehab it?
No, there's no pay. The dog just has to live at his house. You're not getting the fucking point.
Hey, Scott, is that true?
Yeah, he wants to be done with it.
No, the dog lives. You have to take care of the dog.
During the rehab, the
take
dog
care of
would
it.
have to be in your house, and you would have
in
to
a cage,
work with
and you
the
got to
dog.
work with the dog.
Right.
And,
He doesn't want to be bothered.
What fun.
The rehab is instead of the surgery?
No. You need the surgery, and then you need the rehab after the surgery.
Yeah, it's a major problem.
Yeah, it's.
Why, you won't do the rehab?
No, he's already said he doesn't want to do it.
I didn't say I didn't. We will.
Okay.
He don't want to do the rehab.
He don't want to go. Yeah, he don't want to go to rehab.
Scott don't want to do
Joey,
the
you're
rehab.
missing the point. This isn't a money issue.
Take it back. Scott's a retard.
Oh, thank you. I mean, please.
Wow, you flipped on that.
I mean, but this isn't even the money issue yet. This is a question of whether the guy wants to take care of the dog. Now, listen, I'll see if Sam Simon wants to get involved. That might be your luck. But no more dogs for you. You're done. You're done with dogs. Sit at that house with your wife.
Yes.
Get stuffed animals.
Yeah.
That's the only ones you can handle.
Or rent Lassie, the TV show, and watch that if you got a hankering for animals.
Actually, this is only 4 more stand-up gigs for you. 10 grand.
That's right. You got any gigs? Got any gigs coming up for me?
Come on out.
All right.
I heard Sal gave his dog away. Remember that dog he had to have? Yeah, he just gave it away. He's another one.
Did he just get a dog?
Yeah, he's got his hands full with all these kids, and his marriage isn't going well, and all this crap.
Where is he? He gave away the dog?
Yeah, he's just a retard. It's like these people, and you know what it is? Their problems become society's problems.
Right.
Yeah, you really got to think out having a dog. And
Yeah, they just do it. They get in the mood.
I had a dog. I had 2 dogs.
They go over someone's house, and they see a dog, and they go, this is something I'll get involved with. And then in less than a year, they give them away, and the dogs are either roaming the streets, or they're looking for someone to adopt them, or they kill them. What? Didn't you give away a dog?
No.
What do you mean no?
I have a cockapoo.
Yeah.
And it was eating the furniture and stuff like that. Yeah. So, hold on.
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
You're no expert here. Shut up. I gave it to my mother-in-law who has 3 dogs. And we had the dog trained for a month, and now we have the dog back, and she's great.
There you go. All right. Okay.
We love her dearly.
All right. I got to note that you gave away your dog.
No.
Cockapoo.
Cockapoo.
I got a cockapoo.
All right. I can deal with
What's
that.
a cockapoo? Is it one of them little dogs?
Just that most of society's problems come from irresponsibility. I was watching Norm Macdonald on Bill O'Reilly last night.
Oh, yeah?
Talking about how he's pro-life. And I'm sitting there going, I mean, it's Norm, so who cares?
I think Norm's making a joke, isn't he?
No. He was talking
No,
politics.
he is. He's pro-life. He is. Yeah.
Oh, screw him.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there and I go,
Or don't screw him.
It's great to say you're pro-life until you go to some poor neighborhood or even some middle class.
Well, where is he adopting?
Exactly. Oh, he's doing nothing. It's great in theory to say all children should be born. There's so many children on this planet who have nothing, who can't get attention, who can't even get a meal.
Is he afraid if his mother had had a choice, he wouldn't be here?
Maybe that's it. That society's problems are based on retards conducting their lives poorly. That's it. People get these feelings and they act on them and then they fuck up.
Well, yeah, after...
If I could run the world, so many fuck-ups would be really whisked away in the night.
Euthanized?
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
You think Norm is saying he's never gotten a girl in trouble and there's never been an abortion
Who's
in his
Norm
past?
sleeping with?
Hey, look at hey.
There's never been an abortion.
I've seen him do all right, but
who knows?
I don't. Yeah, I like that in show business.
Crap.
That's a ballsy position in show business if you're out on the road.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
This is. I feel bad for you, Scott, but it's an interesting dilemma. But you can't.
He got himself into it. He wanted to have a dog.
Even Artie, who hates dogs, sees you're pain in the ass.
I mean, and the pace even that's harsh. If you know the dog after,
he's being a big shot.
But even I couldn't. If I knew after an operation it would be fine, that would be hard to
The pace as a human being, I'm done with. I'll tell you a weird story.
I would put the dog to sleep.
There was a Christmas party. You would put the dog to sleep. You're looking into it's one of your options you're looking into.
It's an option, but I'm not looking into it.
I see. All right. Anyway.
What's to look into? You just take him in.
Scott, what do you want to have done? Tell us. Tell us really, in your heart, what do you want with this dog?
It's a decision that...
No. What do you want to do?
My family are going to make.
What's the decision? What are the options? Let me hear it. Lay it out for me.
The ultimate is we'd like to keep the dog. I mean,
how so? And under what circumstance? You know the dog's going to have problems. You don't want to take care of the dog, and you don't want to keep it. You would have to do rehab with the dog. You don't want to do it. Why don't you be honest with everyone?
I'm not looking forward to doing it. That's to be honest.
All right. So what do you want? Give me your fantasy situation.
No,
Scott, answer the question.
I don't have a decision.
What would you like to have happen? You have a problem with your dog. What would you like to have happen?
Ultimately, we'd like the dog to be healthy, of course.
Right. The dog is not going to be healthy.
That's
the dog can be rehabbed to a certain degree, but it's going to cost $10,000, and you're going to have to put in lots of time and energy with the dog.
We're just trying to find out.
Tell me your fantasy. Now's your chance, because don't fuck with me.
No, I'm not fucking with you.
I'm giving you your opportunity now. Wishes only come true when you're honest. What do you want? Do you want the dog out of your life? Be honest, Scott.
We're leaning that way. I like I said.
What do you want to have happen?
I don't know.
Today, anything can happen.
That's what I'm trying.
We're on the radio. We have lots of listeners who can help. What do you want to have happen, Scott?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You know what? You know it's in you.
We don't know.
Yes, you do.
No,
I know a little more about you than you do.
It's very hard to part with
Scott.
The dog. I'm telling you.
I'm giving you your fantasy. Anything can happen from the realm of we can kill the dog, to we can have somebody else take care of the dog.
We're not going to kill the dog.
Then what do you want to have done?
Be honest here, Scott. Honestly,
I'm telling you, I'm being honest.
It's all on the table, Scott.
Jump now. You got your chance. Don't bother me with this again if you're not going to be honest right now, because I'm not going to listen. What do you want to do? I can make anything happen.
I know.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do with your dog?
I told you. We just wanted to find out what the whole process was.
What process? What process?
Of getting the operations, of getting the rehab.
Now you've found out everything.
What
do you want to do?
Going down the road. Maybe 4 years or 5 years from now, what happens with this dog? Do they need another operation? Do they,
What do you want to do, Scott?
So we don't know the whole story.
I'm guaranteeing you this. I'm telling you the story. The dog needs operations and might need operations in the future. What do you want to do?
We'd like to keep the dog.
You want to keep the dog? Is that the truth?
Listen, we're torn. I'm telling you, I don't.
Stop saying you want to keep the dog.
You're not telling me the truth. What do you want to do? Make the call right now.
I can't make that call without my family.
Yes, you can.
You know what's been said. You know how you feel.
Scott,
you're involved.
What do you want to do? Make it now.
No, my wife's very. I mean, she's distraught over this.
Right, I understand. What do you want to do?
It's really hurting her deep down.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Kill it.
What's the dog's name?
Maggie.
Okay. What do you want to do with Maggie?
Limpy.
Yeah, dog's got problems. Dog needs operations. Scott says it's expensive. You're going to have to lay out money. It's right. What do you want to do? You got every option right now. I can't tell you I'm going to devote more time to this. So this is the opportunity.
I didn't ask you to devote any time to it.
Oh, yes, you do. You have involved everyone in this discussion. You know it gets back, but you've asked everyone here at the office what's going on.
I'm just trying to get opinions on what.
What opinion? What difference does another opinion make? This is your family. You have to make this decision.
Make a decision. I'm giving you options.
We got the dog because we wanted a dog.
Good.
I mean, because we lost one and we felt.
What do you want to do with your dog, Maggie?
Keep the dog.
How so? Do you have the money for the operation?
Well, I mean...
So you're going to keep the dog and you're going to come up with the money for the operation?
Yeah, we'll do the first...
So then we're solved. Okay, you're all done. Don't talk about it with everyone in the office anymore. So you're telling me you're opting right now to keep the dog, Maggie.
And do a first operation.
You're going to do the first operation and you're going to rehab the dog.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Then
I'm
why
done.
is there even a discussion?
I take back what I said. I didn't realize you were doing that. Okay, thank you.
I told you I was getting information. I didn't make a decision.
All right, thank you.
You just forced me into making a decision.
No. I didn't force you into anything. I just said, what do you want to do? What's your fantasy here?
Right. That's my answer.
Okay. Very good.
Welcome to another edition of...
Sure? This is it.
Well, I got to go home, and then my wife...
No. You've already discussed this with your wife.
No,
I know
how
you
she
have.
feels.
That's right. You know exactly how she feels.
She wants to get rid of the dog.
What's your decision? What do you want to do?
She never said that she wants to get rid of the dog.
Scott, what do you want to do? It can happen right now or not.
I told you, but I can't make that decision.
Don't come to me an hour later and tell me you want Sam Simon to get involved.
I can't make that decision.
I'd take the Sam Simon card if I were you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Fred would...
All right, so what do you want to do?
That's the best card you could pull for that dog. And yourself.
And ultimately, there you go. You get out of it.
Want to give up Maggie?
Because you know something? There is no guarantee that the operations will work. And are you prepared?
No, I know that.
Are you prepared to deal with that burden of having a gimpy dog?
What would you do, Fred, if it was you?
Here's the deal. And I'm being dead honest. You know how I've had 2 dogs, and I probably spent more money on both of them to, for medical procedures and whatnot. I told Scott to return the dog to the breeder.
Well, the breeder won't take the dog back.
What kind of a
but
shit
if they were a reputable breeder, they should take the dog back.
When Scott comes to research, it's minimal.
No,
See, that's fucked
the breeder
up. 'Cause
offered
if they're a really good breeder, they would stand by their product, so to speak, because it is a product.
At first, the breeder offered another puppy. And
That's what you should have done then.
So then what happened with
we
it?
We don't want another puppy. I mean, that was just last week. Everything is.
I mean, another dog on top of the dog you have?
Right. They won't. And we go.
They wouldn't take it back. They were going to give him another dog.
Another dog. Okay. So
another broken down dog.
Whatever.
Right.
Well, still, what happens to the first dog? That doesn't solve that.
Right.
Anyway.
And then they offered to put the money we paid for the dog toward the operation. Some money, whatever we paid to help pay for the operation.
What do you want to do? Yeah, Fred just absolve you of all guilt. Says, give it to Sam Simon. I don't even know the Sam will take it, but I'm going to look into it.
I really think that's the best solution, dude. Because I'm telling you, we went through 5 years between the two dogs, 5 years of medical stuff, and that's no fun. I can tell you that right now.
Do you regret doing it? You stood by your dog.
You want to know something? I think we might have gone a little too long with the first one, and I feel badly for the second one because we spent a lot of money. They said we were going to get 2 years out of the dog. The dog didn't last any more than if we hadn't treated
But
her.
you stuck by the dog.
We did.
And you didn't make the burden on someone else.
But it was
didn't
painful.
talk about it in the office.
It was painful
You didn't
to deal with.
ask research from Scott or anyone else. You did what you had to do.
Look, I took responsibility. I think Scott's
So you're telling Scott to do something different than what
Scott's
you
in a
did.
different situation because it's a brand new dog. It's a puppy.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't get a dog from a breeder personally. I would get it from a North
shelter.
Shore Animal League. If we get another dog, that's where I'm going. I'm going to a place where they have dogs that nobody wants. But you went to the boutique place, and now you've got a broken dog.
Well, our first puppy we bought from
and so, Fred, you live your life by a different code. You took care of your own problem.
I took care of it, yeah.
And
but
you feel good about it.
But Scott's in a different, unique situation.
Is he? Really?
It's the lemon law.
But it also is that you didn't go around and do a survey to see what the public opinion
No, and you want to know something?
You're telling me Scott shouldn't have bonded with a dog by now that's 7 months into his house?
And you want to know something? There were a lot of vets that told us and both dogs that we should have put the dogs down right away.
Right, and you did it.
But he wasn't talking to vets. He's talking to guys in the office.
No, I talked to vets.
He did talk to vets.
I know that, but why are you surveying the people you work with?
Because he wants absolution. He wants someone to tell him.
Yeah.
He wants someone to tell him he's not a scumbag.
It's not an easy shit. I mean, I'm kind of like.
It's not an easy decision.
What do you mean? There is no decision to be made. It's your dog. You take care of the dog.
The pace is actually more on the right track with not to kill the dog, but it really is the breeder's responsibility.
But the breeder isn't taking
You don't necessarily want to bring in dogs.
The breeder isn't taking responsibility. You took responsibility for this dog that you had.
Right.
Scott just wants to pass off the problem.
That's why I say for the dog and for Scott, the best solution, seriously, Sam Simon.
Yeah, because you're not committed.
You don't have to deal with the aggravation. You don't have to deal with the pain.
Didn't you say you're not bonded to the dog?
I'm not as bonded as I thought I would be.
Right.
And that happens too.
It would hurt to give her up.
No, but again, Fred, though, and I don't think this will be the case, but say Sam doesn't want to take it, then what? What do you suggest?
Then it's back in Scott's court.
Well, then kill it.
No, I would never do that.
See, Sam's
lock her in a cage for North Shore Animal League for the rest of her life.
We didn't want to do that either. When I told my wife that, she goes, "No, I can't do that." I mean, so.
All right, so you're going to keep the dog. I got to get off this topic.
Let's
you're
explore the Sam Simon option.
Oh, now wait a minute.
So you want Sam Simon to take the dog?
Let's.
So the dog that you live with I just want to make sure I understand this. The dog that's lived with you for 7 months, Maggie.
I said explore.
No, I'm not exploring anything.
Why do you want me to make
I want a decision. I'm not going to sit and call. I'm not going to call Sam.
Right.
To explore.
Right. You're lucky you know me. So the cleanup man, the cleanup man can clean up your mess again. See? Fred never came to me to clean up his mess.
I understand that.
You got a mess, and you don't want to deal with it.
Welcome to another edition of What If You Were Scott Salem?
I think he should go to the kill shelter.
Really? Let's put him in a cage.
But you see, Sam is a unique sort of person, with this stuff.
Believe me, if he was nice to his wife, he'd send her to Sam, too, because he can't take care of her either. Michael Vick, you're on the phone.
Michael Vick.
Hey, how are you, Michael?
Yo, let me tell you something. This bald-headed is a scumbag, man.
Yeah, he doesn't like dogs, Michael.
Shit about taking care of dogs.
All right, thank you.
Michael, a big fan of the show. He knows Scott's ball.
Yeah, look at that. I thought he was in jail.
Well,
I guess that one call he got.
I also remember him.
Double A, go ahead.
I remember him being a little more articulate as well.
Double A, you're on.
Hey, Howard, how's it going?
Right.
I just don't understand the whole bonding thing. I bonded with my dog like the day of. Like I was so in love with
I was looking that dog that same afternoon I bought it.
I
call her Queenie.
No, listen, here's another point. This is the same guy that made a decision in like 5 minutes that he would take a up his ass for like $250,000, but now he can't make a decision on a dog.
Don't knock it till you tried it.
God, man, what's up, bro?
No, Double A, if you remember, the fucking in the thing was a family discussion too.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Firsthand, then he went home and discussed it. But still, I mean that should be a no-brainer. Keep the dog.
Of course.
Do what you got to do for it.
Double A, thank you. And by the way, thanks for the Christmas gift. That was very nice.
No problem, bro.
All right,
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Same to you.
Double A. Last appearance was in an elf costume.
I'll never
All right,
forget
Scott,
that. I'll
so
never get that image
you
out of
want to
my
give
head.
away Maggie and you want Sam Simon to take care of it. Just tell me the truth. Is that what you want?
Yes.
Okay. Gary, see if you can get in touch with Sam later on and see if he'll take care of Scott's problem.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
Not to make this linger even more, but you got to have an option if he says no.
Well, then we're going to have to look into something else. Because he does not want to take care of this dog.
Right.
Even
That's
if the dog
clear.
even if the dog got the operation, he's saying he doesn't want to take care of it.
He doesn't like this dog.
No.
I mean, that's pretty clear, Scott.
And here's what
you
I
gotta
wish.
just be honest at this point and say that.
If you ever get ill, do not look to me to take care of you because I wouldn't. I would
Put
not.
him in a cage.
Yeah, put me in a cage.
Put you in a cage somewhere.
Or send you to Sam Simon.
Yeah. Send me to Sam Simon.
Well, at least
I think
you were
Sam would
honest
say
here.
no to that.
You were almost so shamed you were going to say, I'm going to keep the dog.
It's not that I'm ashamed.
If I get cancer, I'll disguise myself as a sheepdog.
I'm not ashamed. It's a very we are bonded to the dog to some degree.
Get another
of course.
couple. Get five more dogs.
My wife's very
and whatever ones you bond to, keep, and whichever ones you don't.
My wife's
discard.
very upset about the whole thing.
Of course, it's
she's
upsetting.
Been bothering for the,
it's
since we found
upsetting.
out.
It's upsetting, isn't it?
It's very upsetting.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's so upsetting. All right, thank you.
If we
I
didn't
took
care
care
about
of
the
your
dog,
problem.
it wouldn't be upsetting.
What?
I said if we didn't care about the dog, it wouldn't.
You don't care about
No,
the
you
dog.
don't care
But
about
if
the
you
dog. You
did-
care about your reputation.
It's
If I
The dog would be
reputation.
gone
What
if you could
reputation?
live with yourself.
What?
And not think that everybody would be looking down on you as the scum that you are. No.
It's true.
Call me Scott Mengele.
If you were a dog, would you want to bond with Scott?
No.
The guys on the bowling team will be mad.
You know, and that's the beauty of dogs. Scott is a hero probably to Maggie.
Yeah.
Maggie, let's play Frisbee. Oh, I forgot. You're lame.
Oh.
Unbelievable, man.
Let the
You
pace kill it.
You are really something.
And smoke it.
You're something else, Scotty.
And that's why he got that dog. He wanted that unconditional love. But the dog's not perfect.
Right.
And you made
Like
this,
he is.
Yeah.
And you made this decision so pretty much your wife feels this will be okay, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. They've made the decision. I'm a little more aware of the
We've talked about,
situation.
like I said, we talked about both options.
Do me a favor. Could you put a big sign on you that says, I am not allowed to own any more
Oh,
dogs?
stop.
Seriously, Scott.
Yeah, could we have that stamped on his driver's license?
Because what if you get another one and that one doesn't suit you?
We got more problems.
Yeah. Then society has to take care of more of your mess.
That dog's ear doesn't stand up.
Yeah. Do me a favor, Scott. No more dogs.
Don't
That's the
bark.
deal. The only
Get
deal
rid of
I'll make with you is if I get this set up with Sam Simon.
Yeah.
The dog threw up on the
promise
couch. Where's
me
my revolver?
You will never, ever get another
I
dog.
can't say that.
Well, you got it.
It's not up to me to make that decision.
I can't do this again.
No, it's not up to me to make that decision.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Why? You can.
You're making the decision to get rid of one.
You just
No,
made a
again,
decision.
My wife, we.
You just made the decision for your wife.
If my wife wanted another dog. Then
What? You would allow your wife to have another dog after the two of you abandoned this
After
one?
this mess?
You got to fucking be kidding me. This is crazy. Who can trust you with an animal?
Who's going to give you one? Nobody who cares about animals
I'm
would.
alerting all dog breeders, all animal shelters. Please do not give an animal.
You know what we have to do? You know how they make those wanted posters? We have to make up posters of Scott's face and send them to all shelters, all
Right.
breeders.
I'm going to do it.
Do not give an animal to this man.
I
I've
will
been taking
go
care of
ahead.
dogs for the last 15 years.
I don't
mean,
care.
Yeah,
You
as long
finally
as
were
they
put
were
to
no
the
problem.
test. They didn't cause you any agita. Agita is not your middle name.
No, there were problems. I mean,
No.
of course there were problems.
Okay. All right. So now we know what we have to do. But please, no more dogs for you.
We're going to make sure he can't get one. We're posting a photo.
Can I ask one thing? Because I don't know. How intense would this rehab be? Would it be like an intense every day?
No, the dog just has to live in the house while it rehabs.
And you just would have to tolerate the fact that it's slow, it's walking slow.
And it's got a hip thing, and it's got a bandage and all that.
So it's got a bandage, and you wouldn't have to, like exercise it or something,
well, you can't
right?
exercise it. They have to stay quiet.
They stay quiet.
Well, you know what? I got to tell you, I don't. So if somebody gave you a check for $10,000 right now, you would still. It's not about the money. You would still.
Not all about the money. No.
You would still say no when you just have to. See, that's fucked up. If you just have to tolerate the dog,
he doesn't want problems.
He doesn't like this dog.
But it doesn't even sound like a problem. It's just like you got a gimpy dog for a little while.
Artie,
no, and it's not going to be for a little while.
How tough this is?
That is. I thought it was like way more intense than that, and you could be way more involved in that.
Well, it's twice. I mean, it's
What a wonderful thing to help a dog that's ill.
Can
you know what I mean?
Imagine what this dog is going to feel like about the family that takes care of it this well?
I mean...
All right, go back to your office or your cubby hole, whatever rock you live under.
My kennel.
And I will look into alleviating your problem. But please, no more dogs. Enough. Enough's enough. It's enough with the dogs. You've proven
you can't handle it.
You can't handle it.
You're not dog worthy.
Thanks.
Thank you. Shame.
Disgrazia.
Disgrace. Disgrace.
This is what the word disgraziad was invented for.
Your mind at all? Do you still stand by your claim?
Yeah, now that what Scott's saying is it's not about the money. For me, it's about the money. I'd put the dog down for 10 grand if you weren't attached to it. But if it's just about rehabbing is not that bad. So now he's just being lazy.
So you're saying it's worth the effort, but not necessarily worth the money?
Exactly.
I guess I can see your...
This is what the word disgraziad was invented.
Woo! The beating has ended. Scott.
Yeah, I could have came in and piled on a little bit.
What would you have said, Ronnie?
That was
No, it's just that and I feel bad for him. When he got the dog had issues from day one. The temperament, he didn't like the temperament of the dog. The dog was, a little crazy. He tried to talk to the breeder about it. The breeder didn't want to hear nothing about it. And I feel bad because he spent all his money on the dog. First of all, I think he overpaid for the dog to begin with. So
you think Howard and Robin and them are painting him as this monster that he isn't?
Yes, they're painting me as a monster that wants to get rid of dogs.
No, he wanted the dog. There's no doubt about that. But the dog had issues from day one, from the day he got it. And so they wouldn't do anything for him, which I think he should have insisted on, and he didn't. So. But that's typical Scott Black Cloud routine.
Yeah, this is in keeping with...
You're like an Amber Alert.
Oh, my God. Scott, now what? If you go to Sam Simon, then you're sort of bound to Howard's little deal he tried to make with you.
He tried to make a deal, yeah.
Well, if you go to Sam Simon, then you're sort of not allowed to get a dog again, or at least your problem's been fixed by Howard, then you can sort of hang that over your head.
I said my wife's not allowed. It's just a tough thing. I mean, that's why we care about the dog. That's why we want to make the right decision for everybody. I mean, we're.
But are you saying you love the dog, but you're not in love with the dog? Is that the type of deal that's going on here?
I guess.
You just want to be friends?
Yeah, we just want to be friends. So it's hard. It's a hard decision to get rid of the dog.
But point blank, if you had to make it right now with a willing Sam Simon, what would you do?
Well, if I knew the dog was going to be taken care of properly, then that's okay. That's why we were going off in all directions with, we didn't want the dog to stay in a cage. We wanted to make sure the dog was going to be taken care of. So we do care about the dog.
I hear you. All right, man. Well, I wish you luck.
Thanks.
Dog hater. Oh, sorry.
Are you going to cry?
Are you going to make a decision? You're a cameraman. You don't supposed to make comments like that. Now go back to work. I'll tell your boss about that.
Wow. I think deflected anger here.
You just shoot me, all right? Don't make comments.
Are you getting watery-eyed over
this?
Make,
you are.
No.
He does have a heart.
I do. It's a hard decision.
All right. Well, I wish you luck with it. I'm sorry about my dog hater comment. I only half meant it.
Where's your boss? I tell him that...
I'm overstepping my bounds.
Yeah, really.
Scott, the engineer's wife's on the phone. I don't know if I have any more energy for that story.
I don't know. Maybe
Robin,
I have
hi.
to deal with that.
Hello?
Hi, Robin.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very upset.
Go ahead.
Because I didn't hear what went on, but I listened to the West Coast.
Yes.
I'm not mean. I love her. I work with her.
Then stay with her.
I want to.
Then what's the problem?
The issue is the money.
Well, first of all,
I'm willing to work.
Scott said he won't. Let's say we do get the operation.
Right. I'd be willing for that.
He says he wants.
I mean, I yelled at him because he said about Sam Simon without me.
All right, so you disagree with him?
Yes.
Good,
I
all right.
love her. She is a good girl.
You just don't have the money to pay for the operation.
That's right.
All right, that's a different story.
And I've been taking care of her. I take care of her.
See, she's a good woman.
We weren't talking about you. We specifically were talking about Scott.
I am so upset over this. You cannot believe it.
Robin, I'm with you.
I know.
You're a human being. I was really down on Scott.
Well, that's why when
my heart is hurting me.
Well, Scott is not that bonded, he said.
Hey, honey, I got a great solution for you. I think I could get the dog and you away from Scott. What if I send you to Sam Simon with the dog?
We get you a nice big cage.
Get you a man who can really take care of you.
You like Malibu?
Oh, you're going to love the view.
Baby, you'll be living in Malibu.
Yeah. I mean, I take her out. I play ball with her. I do throw the Frisbee with her. I've trained her to sit. I've trained her to stay. She loves cookies. I mean, I was thinking about when he said about Sam Simon that I would have to pack up all her toys.
You see, this is what I was waiting to hear.
Yeah, and
this is a human being.
Yeah, Scott doesn't even seem to know the dog.
And we said to Scott, him, Scott, have you discussed this with your wife?
Scott says, I'm not that bound. I'm not really that into the, dog. His wife's totally in love with the dog.
It's my emotion.
So we're going to get her fixed. As long as you'll have her in the house and rehab her.
Is it possible that Scott doesn't know that Robin is this attached to the dog?
Scott.
I called him up crying.
Don't you know are you crying now?
I'm upset because she's upset.
But of course you upset her. You're ready to get rid of the dog.
We were looking at all our options. We weren't.
Options?
I told you.
There's no options. Your wife loves the dog.
I understand that.
She's a human being. She's just got to get the operation. She's willing to do the rehab with the dog. You don't have to lift a finger.
Yes, I do.
You can go bowling.
I have to help. Of course I have to help.
I mean, I bought her one of these big play pens.
Yeah,
kids.
That's what I was waiting to hear.
That I have for her.
This guy's a disgrace.
She stays in on a padded mat, so it helps her hips.
Yes.
I give her glucosamine. I give her whatever the doctor told me to do.
Of course.
I've been doing. I haven't let her go downstairs.
You are an angel.
I don't want to give her away because she's defective.
Right.
Well, Scott, you didn't know that she felt this way? My God.
No,
Scott.
Of course I knew that.
Well, how could you even say yes to the
Your
Sam
wife
Simon
is a caring woman.
I understand that. I know she's a caring woman.
You're keeping that dog, and you're just going to have to deal with it.
Okay.
You didn't know this? I'm really shocked.
No, I didn't.
He doesn't know his wife.
I didn't know.
He does not know this woman.
I told you that she was.
When I go into a pet store and I see these little puppies in cages, it makes my heart sick. And it would make me sick that I wouldn't know where Maggie went.
Of course. This is what I was waiting for.
I told you she cares about the dog.
Yes, she does.
We were asking you what your family wanted to do.
We hadn't made a decision.
She can't give up this dog.
Scott,
He's going around saying he would send the dog to an Australian animal to live the rest of its life in a cage.
I didn't say that.
Talk about not.
He was going to send it to California.
First of all, I feel bad for the dog. The dog was almost in Malibu.
Yeah, really? The dog almost got out of the house.
He's probably like, what are you guys doing? Shut up.
All right, listen.
Dog could have had a good life.
Robin, so the next step is... Boy, Scott, at least I see you crying now. At least I see you care about something.
You care about something.
I do.
This is the first time he's cried since he lost his hair.
I think I'm going to be sleeping in the playpen when I go home.
But Scott, do you have talk about a lack of knowing each other's feelings? Like based on this, this morning you should have been there's no option, there's no way.
He should have called me on the. He should have called me while he was discussing this.
Of course. I wish you had been on the phone because I was in shock.
Because, I mean, I researched. It was me who researched the breeder.
Right.
I really did research.
I believe you.
Because there are people in this world that are breeding puppies that shouldn't be bred.
Right.
And fine on an OHA paper does not mean the dog.
All right, listen to me, Robin. Now that I know you want the dog, which was my concern, Now we're going to look into the operation.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately we did sign papers. It's committed to Sam now.
We're taking your dog from you. No,
I
of course.
even went on the internet to look up.
Look, the fact that you want to care for the dog is all I wanted to hear.
Of course, I love her.
All right. Okay. All right, Scott. Now go back to your room, Scott.
God, there's not even a gray area here.
I don't understand how he couldn't understand what was going on.
He was trying to get rid of the dog.
I'll go
behind her back.
I'll go crawl under my console.
Scott doesn't want to do the work.
He doesn't want to do the work.
Wow.
You don't believe Scott doesn't want to do the work? When does he ever want to do any work?
Just getting it from. Whoa.
Gee, Scott, maybe you could work this into your comedy act.
Just gonna go take a knife and
forget it. The comedy act was like, what?
I know,
thanks.
Robin.
Thanks for the support.
Hey, Robin, do you believe this guy didn't want to put in the
me
work?
under the bus.
What you wanted to say? You're Richard Pryor?
Robin, do you believe this?
No, because when I heard it on the West Coast feed, I was absolutely shocked.
Yeah, I was too.
Because yes, we were looking into things, but I was looking into surgery and how we could afford it.
Right.
My kid is still going to college.
Right, it's expensive. That we know, but now I know at least you want to take care of the dog.
And the problem is, I know that it's an implant, and sometimes implants don't take.
Right.
I mean,
Scott was ready to have her killed.
no.
Wait a minute, that's the other Scott.
No, I would never do that. I would never euthanize a dog.
Scott, we're going to take the dog away from your wife. What's the matter with you? All right,
Scott, he agreed to let me hire someone to run it over.
Come on.
I had to euthanize my other golden, and it was the hardest thing I ever did my whole life.
Of course it is.
Me for 15 years.
Lisa G., what do you want to say here?
I just got off the phone with the North Shore Animal League.
Go ahead.
And they said that they will work with Scott on finances to help with the operation.
There you go.
I gave a
There's the
contact
answer.
number to Scott.
They're the greatest organization.
Well, that's not the answer Scott wanted.
Yeah, Scott wanted you to give the dog
And
away
get a new dog.
or lock the dog up in a cage for the rest of its
See,
life.
the breeder offered me a new dog, and I
No, that's not the answer.
That's what I said. I said, what about Maggie? And she didn't care.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't.
Listen, Robin, thank God for you. Because
That
this dog
has someone.
That dog
we
would
were
have.
afraid that the dog had no one.
That dog would have been.
It's like I like her to come on my bed. Scott doesn't want her on the bed.
No, I want room to sleep.
Scott, you evil
I got
man.
these two dogs in the bed. How am I going to sleep? Kick me out. I'll sleep in the living room.
Let me tell you something. Thank God for you. That dog would have been finished.
And I don't want him because I won't ever know who's going to take care of her.
Of course, that's the right
and
answer.
If they're going to take care of her
Thank goodness gracious.
like I do.
Your husband, I don't know where he's at.
What a dick.
I'm ready to kill him.
Oh, stop.
Yeah. I'll send him to the North Shore Animal League.
Yeah, we had lock him in a cage and let him see how it feels.
Right. Imagine he wouldn't even see his family again, Robin. She wouldn't even know where you guys were.
I know, and then she would be depressed, and then my mini schnauzer would be depressed.
Of course. And they'd all be depressed just like your
Scott
husband.
was going to destroy the entire family.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what. I didn't know he was this uncaring.
Why don't you go back to gym and?
I didn't know he was this uncaring.
I'd see, Maggie would be so depressed running on the beach in Malibu.
Yeah, let me tell
Well,
you.
she might eventually get
She
over
should
it,
be
but
with
who
her family.
knows? Yeah.
Robin obviously loves the dog. That's all I need to know. All right, the North Shore Animal League is coming to the defense.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, what does that mean? It's
I don't know
We'll
what
work it
that
out.
means.
But
we'll
they're
figure
gonna
it
work
out.
it out.
We're going to figure it out.
But I don't want to give her up.
You're not giving her up.
you don't have to. This mean Scott is not going to have his say.
We're with you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Look what you did to your family.
What a horror you are.
You are a horror.
hotel room tonight.
You're a monster.
I can't believe it. You were trying to give your wife's dog away.
No, I can't go home.
He's trying to kill the dog.
That's funny. That is great. I'm with you, Scott.
Your wife is in love with that dog. Thank God,
I can't believe you.
your wife makes you a human being. Because really, without her, I don't know what you'd be. You'd be a monster.
I am a monster.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But you really do have a black cloud.
You do, man. That poor guy.
I finally got a dog. Robin, his wife, is like Schindler in Schindler's List, and Scott's like Hitler.
Right. She's living with Hitler.
She's living with Hitler. She's making a list.
If I could have only found a train to put the dog on.
All right. Thank you all for the help.
Thank you. Again, another disaster.
Results.
Yes, I know you're glad you brought it up here, aren't you?
Scott, you're going to be with that dog the next 18 years.
Last time
And that dog is going to know that you tried to get rid of
Scott,
him.
I know people, they wheel their dogs around in a baby carriage because they have operations. Just calm down and let your wife handle
dogs,
things.
crippled dogs, yeah.
Now get back to work and stop being lazy. Thank you. I mean, this guy is something else. Go ahead.
Call Sam Simon is what he said.
You get rid of the dog. He said to Beth, I'm not that attached.
I think it's safe to say this morning is going great for you.
This is a good day. It's a really good day.
Scott, how are you feeling, though? You were painted as a monster to both your wife and the general public.
I know. I'm a asshole that doesn't care about anything.
No, when in fact you're really trying to take some very normal factors into consideration.
Right. I didn't make a decision. I'm not killing the dog. I was, worrying about a lot of different things. It's not just get the dog fixed and go on with your life.
Now, when this carries on off the air, when you go home and you talk to your wife, what's this going to be like?
I don't know. I don't want to think about that.
Are you done for?
No.
Are you picking out which spot on the couch you're going to be sleeping on tonight?
Get a nice blanket in there and take a snooze.
How pissed are you at Howard and the rest of them? Because they first forced you into making a different type of decision because they tried to logically break down your feelings about the dog. And then they get your wife on the air and sort of paint you as some sort of dog hater almost. I don't know where I would get that from. Or almost an asshole they would sort of paint you as.
Thank you.
Here's some news. One of the original Wack Packers has died.
Who?
Celeste. Yes, for those of you who remember her, Celeste.
Yeah. We talked to her a few weeks ago.
Talked to her a few weeks ago. Gary informed me this morning that she has died. What did she die of? I mean, she was very ill. I mean,
she was in a wheelchair for years.
Yeah, I think she had cancer for a long time. So, Celeste, big fan of the show. I mean,
Huge
had
fan.
every single thing we ever did on tape and anything we put out, she had. I mean, she was a very, very big fan.
Yeah, she would have like a collection of audio tapes. She would have like books, the Dangler from when you ran for governor, when you had a book. She had everything. We did a Whatever Happened to with her.
Yeah, if you check out Howard TV, there's Whatever Happened to Amy Lynn is on there, Celeste, and someone else. I don't remember. Oh, I know. Kenneth Keith Kallenbach's on there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a good episode on Howard TV.
But Celeste was really sort of she talks about it. She had lost a bunch of her teeth. And she was living down in Florida, and she'd always had medical problems, but that's not what she died of. I spoke to her son yesterday. She always had these medical problems, but they were never life-threatening.
Don't tell me she was with Buzzy Linhart and got hit by a car.
But he said all her medical problems weren't life-threatening. Mm-hmm. And then she started to feel like tired a couple of days before Christmas, and she went into the hospital. And he said she was really lethargic, and she sort of snapped to on Christmas Eve for a little bit, and then she died of congestive heart failure.
Wow.
How old?
I didn't ask.
Yeah. Well, Celeste, thanks for being a fan, and of course, we will miss you. You were always available to the show when we needed you to help out, and
she was one of the first, the first wave of Wack Packers. It was her and Siobhan and Crazy Jerry.
Yes,
that whole group hung out together.
Oh, right, I remember that.
And they travel everywhere to see you and hang out together.
Another person I'd like to know whatever happened to is Crazy Jerry.
Oh yeah, he was great.
Yeah,
Crazy Jerry. I still miss him. I don't know where he is.
I'm sad about Celeste.
Yeah, me too.
My name is Celeste. I called in Howard's show in 1986, I believe. And they were having some kind of contest, and I said to him, he thought I was a guy, and I said, no, I'm not a guy. I'm just a girl who has an early morning voice. And he said, so you want to join, you want to be in the contest? And I said, yeah. And he said, so what can you do? I said, I give great head.
All right, very good. And also, I see at the table Celeste, who is the world's biggest Howard Stern fan.
Let's talk about Celeste.
What's the matter with her?
Celeste raised quite a ruckus to get here.
What do you mean?
We weren't going to invite a lot of people, of the Wack Pack.
Yeah.
So Celeste called during the beginning of the week.
And I told her that I wasn't inviting that many people, so she cried.
Yeah, and
then
she's
she
a pest.
yelled.
Yeah.
Then she called.
She called the FCC.
She called General Manager Tom Chisano.
Yeah.
Then she called, I believe, the owner of our company. But finally, yesterday, I relented after she called Don Buchwald.
Oh, you're kidding. Celeste, why can't you accept that we don't want you at the show?
Howard, I love you. I can't miss this. I look forward to it all year long. I am your biggest fan.
Well, you have cancer, right?
Huh?
You have cancer.
Yeah.
So chances are you won't even be here next year, right?
Maybe not.
So all right, so
That's
give her
the
one.
only way we're going to get her off the guest list.
It's the only way we're going to get rid of this woman is if the cancer takes her.
Just in case I am, I should be invited.
What kind of cancer is this that allows you to? What kind of cancer is this that allows you to live such a healthy lifestyle?
And get you so fat, I don't know.
I don't know, but all I know is
cancer's supposed to a horse.
emaciate you.
She keeps coming here fatter and stronger than ever. I don't understand it. It's amazing.
I know. I can't believe it either. I keep asking, what kind of cancer do I have getting so fat like I am?
I never thought we'd have to look at Celeste on the birthday show because I figured she'd be gone by now. she's been
still hanging in there. They tell me that my blood work is all very, very normal and very, very good.
Is that right?
That's the only thing normal about me, Howard.
Well, if you Gary, did you make her promise to die this year if you let her in?
No, I won't. I make a
All
promise
right.
that if I die this year, I won't be at your birthday party next year.
All right,
She'll
very
find a
good.
way.
Yeah, I know. She'll call us from the grave.
They'll push a casket in.
So where is Celeste now?
I currently live in Vero Beach, Florida. It could be nice, I guess, if I drove and worked, but I don't, so it's boring. So I don't get to go anywhere except doctors. Older people go to doctors because they have nothing else to do. I feel really good when I get out. I feel really shitty when I have to stay in all the time. So I decided just not to fucking stay in all the time. I've decided to go out. I don't care if I have to go down the road to get an ice cream sundae, which I really don't need. It's better to get out than to go nuts. P.S. The weather down here sucks.
At the age of 23, Celeste suffered a brain injury following a horrible car accident. The head-on collision left her with a degenerative leg disorder, rendering her to a wheelchair for the rest of her life.
I hate having no teeth. It makes me feel so southern. My ride is here. Community coach is here to pick me up to take me to the dentist. I have to be out there on time because I wasn't ready last time, and I called them like 3 minutes before he was supposed to get here and made up a story because they ban you if you miss 3 times. I'm ready. Oh, I forgot to brush my teeth.
Well, you're going to the dentist.
I know, but
You work for his living. All right, you go
true.
Now, just go very slow.
I can't go to any slower. This is the slowest I go.
Once she was all strapped in, Celeste traveled to her dentist's office, which happens to be at the mall. But when she got there, she was refused treatment because she couldn't pay the $1,200 they requested.
Still no teeth. Won't do it until I get $1,200. Don't forget to give you $2. Don't forget to give you $2. I'll probably forget because I have to pee really bad.
Okay.
And I didn't want to pee at the dentist because they
slowly.
Dentist pissed me off too much. I went to the dentist today to get my teeth all pulled and replaced. When I got there, they told me I had to give them $1,219 or I couldn't even go in. I fucking hate them. I fucking think that stinks. I don't have a lot of money. You know, I get pension and I get disability. So where the fuck do they think I'm going to come up with $1,200 right out of the blue? Okay, here we are. You know, I've got pride to walk around like this. First of all, I'm way too fat. Second of all, I got no teeth. It's upsetting because I don't, you know, you don't come out, you don't have money, you can't have fucking teeth, and that's stupid. That's really stupid. George Bush isn't because George Bush had fucking teeth.
Celeste may be going through some hard times, but she still loves to laugh and have fun. One thing Celeste likes to do for fun is collect penises.
I adore naked men, I adore penises, and my grandchildren. I collect penises. I bought that one, the big purple one, over on eBay. My friend Nancy sent me this one from K-Rock, and I bought this one on eBay. I've never showed this to Howard. It's a mini brass penis pendant, and it has some hieroglyphic writing on it. And I love it. It's beautiful. It's perfectly circumcised. And when I had a little baby staying with me, in New York at one of my houses. And she took it one time and she just went, and her mother and father rushed over and said, "Get that out of her mouth." You're like, it's a real penis.
Celeste might love penises, but not as much as she loves Howard Stern. Howard was, and still is, a huge part of Celeste's life.
Howard once called me the world's biggest Howard Stern fan. I've gotten a lot bigger. I think I've probably been listening longer than anybody else has. An average day for me is waking up, listening to Howard as I'm waking up, sitting in bed, putting on TV, always with Howard on in the background. I'm in my bathroom and I'm about to show you my tattoo that I got of Howard in I believe it was 1990. They were having a contest of some sort. And I got a tattoo to see if I could win the contest. Howard said, "What are you going to do when you have grandchildren?" I said, "I'll show it to them proudly," and I do. And the second one I got is on my leg. It says Howard for governor, and that one hurt. I don't know why I did that, but it hurt.
Celeste is tired of being at home all day tooling around online, so she's made it her mission to go out at least once a day. Her favorite hangout is Abbott's Frozen Custard, and there's a boy there she likes.
Actually, what I do is I take my wheelchair now down the road, and I go to the Abbott's down here, and I have ice cream. There's a cute little kid that works there, and we'll go there later, okay, so we can buy a sundae. I'm here at Abbott's. I came here for lunch. I brought my friend Cindy with me. Come here, Cindy. Cindy's my best friend. And I'm going to run her over now. Cindy is a girl that I met through being an aide, a home health aide. And she's the sweetest pie. Okay, there he is. That's Jordan. I'm having a hot dog, but could you cook it soft? The hot dogs are really hard to eat because I have no teeth. I thought I'd have teeth today. But when I get them, I'll make do, you know. You can't give great with this mouth because right now I have a tooth over here. See how fun it is to eat a hot dog with no teeth in front? I thought I'd have teeth today.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job.
Oh, I order a sundae with all the flavors that they have. I don't like to be boring. I like to be anything but boring. And then I have all the toppings too. And that's what I get. And I know it's fattening, Howard, but, you know, tough. You live like this.
Celeste is a survivor. Through car accidents and cancer, she keeps plugging along. And with her kind of luck, who knows what the future holds?
My future doesn't hold much of anything. As far as the show goes, listening to it every day, trying to getting through when I can. When it's something important, he lets me through. The only excitement I get out of my life right now is Howard. I mean, that's fun. I go on the computer. I probably smoke too much. I don't have sex. I'm allowed to smoke. You know, I don't have sex and I don't drink. So let me smoke. Today meant something that I was doing something. I was actually doing something. You know, I was doing something worthwhile. I was doing something for me too, and I was helping out Howard. And you know, I like to do anything I can to help out Howard.
Got a whole batch of new interns around here, and Scott, the engineer, got a very pretty new intern.
I was going to say to you, yes, I've seen what's going on.
So, you know, everyone's going around kind of joking that Scott's extra attentive to the female intern and all that. So the Intern show, which is really a great show, and we have it on, the air once a week, where the interns actually get a chance to go on and talk about us, and we tell them do whatever you want.
Right.
So the talk was, of course, Scott's new intern. So they
how she's being treated?
Well, they had Scott's old intern on, the man, you know, the
Good.
boy. And he was like, gee, Scott's already given her like 5 tours of the station.
She's in everything
she sits right next to him. And they said to the male intern, did you ever get a tour of the studios and stuff from Scott? And they go, no. But you got to hear this.
Standing there giving her instructions on equipment. It's amazing.
Wait, I got to get this. Gary preview 2. What page is the intern show on, guys?
Good bits in
waiting.
Good bits in waiting.
He even brought her around and introduced her to everybody.
Yeah. Like so they said to the male intern that he used to have, did he ever introduce you to Robin? Or they went, no.
Right.
So here, wait, you guys got to hear this. This is the intern show. Here's Rachel, the new intern, Scott's new intern.
So how many people did Scott take you around and introduce you to? Did you get a tour from Scott?
I got like 4 tours from Scott.
4 tours?
4 tours.
Wow.
He took me all around the whole floor, everywhere.
So all around Sirius?
All around Sirius. He took me around the
Mr. Charming.
the Howard Stern studio about 4 times. I met the TV crew literally 4 times today.
How was the meeting the TV
introduced.
crew? How are those guys?
They were nice. Very good.
Doesn't Scott realize when he walks around with the new female intern and he never ever introduces the male intern that everyone's
obvious?
That it's. I mean, the TV crew knows Scott. They know he doesn't get out of his fucking chair. He's so lazy.
Well, I walked in the other day. There was this whole, little confab going on in the office there, and I saw this girl I didn't recognize, and I was like, "Oh, have we hired somebody else?"
Yeah.
No, Scott tabs her in every conversation he's in.
He's mentoring her. he goes, let me take you down to the TV room, because this is his way of looking like a cool guy. He goes, let me introduce my new intern, Mr. Doug Goodstein, executive producer. This is where we shoot the TV show. I'm actively involved in the audio.
This is where they shoot the TV show, and this is the TV show that I watch.
Right. Other than that, I have nothing to do with it.
I have no input.
Wait, you got to hear the rest of this.
Affiliation.
You got to hear the rest of this intern show. It's great.
It was very nice to me.
All right, so when does the tour take place?
Oh, you can see that Steve, the intern, is in total shock.
Oh, absolutely, because he's seen what goes on around here.
When does the tour take place?
During the show, before the show, after the show, when?
During, before, after. It was all day. I was walking around following Scott around.
And did you get a tutorial on what you're going to be? What are you going to be doing for Scott through the semester? What's your job like?
Well, I'm recording the show every day.
Mm-hmm.
And, today I actually did Robin's News.
Okay.
Which I heard was, a first for somebody to do on the first day.
Yeah, like no one, you know how they transfer your clips to that page? Like even the old interns
He
said,
gave that to her on the first day?
He's loading her up with a lot of
prodigy.
You're my favorite intern.
You're like Mozart.
Remember that other intern that was here? She was a girl, I guess she was a little bit older because she had just started college.
Her name was Gianna.
Gianna.
Oh, yeah,
she was hot. He was in love with Gianna.
I remember Gianna.
Not since Gianna has Scott had an extra little step in his walk.
A little lilt.
A little.
I wasn't in love with Gianna.
Come on, dude. What's with all the extra attention?
There's no extra.
Stop it, Scott.
I give people that I feel that are
it's
competent extra attention. Like I had Travis.
Yeah.
You know Travis.
Well, wait, Travis is going to talk.
He's not competent. No, that's Jackson that's going to talk.
Oh, Jackson. All right, well, here we go. Here's Jackson, who is the former, and hold on, JD.
Just left, intern?
Yeah, this is the one who just left. They got him on the phone.
See, the first time I met Scott, he got up and he shook my hand and he said, "What's up?" The only person he introduced me to my whole semester there was John Stamos, which I found kind of fun.
Maybe you should have showed some cleavage, man.
Well, that's cool that you got to meet Stamos, but you mean he didn't introduce you to Robin and give you 4 tours of the studio and the whole. Jackson, did you ever see him leave Howard's Wing just to go anywhere but outside?
No, well, to go to the bathroom once in a while, but that was it.
So you never got a full tour of Sirius or Howard Studio?
No. I actually asked Scott like 4 different times to do Robin's News because I wanted to know. I went there to learn.
Wow.
Like, yeah, you can do it.
I guess you have to be a girl.
Jackson, she got on the first day, man.
That's good, man. And good luck. I'm happy
Thank
for you.
you.
At least you get something out of it, you know.
Scott, how do you defend yourself?
Listen,
on this accusation?
Listen, there are 3 ex-interns of mine that are males that now work for us. So don't give me the shit that I treat the females. I got those interns' jobs.
Come on.
What is he talking about?
Well, just because they work for us doesn't mean you gave them the grantor. They just happen to prove themselves to be good.
I showed them I trained them, and I showed them what to do, and and I felt that they were worthy.
How do you answer the charges?
I don't give anybody extra
You give
treatment.
this girl a fucking tour on the entire building?
She has to know what's going on here.
Why didn't the other guy have to know what's going on?
He did. I showed him around.
No, he said you didn't. You never once toured him around.
Maybe I didn't tour him around the rest of the floor, but I toured him around.
Oh, come on. Why do you admit you're in love?
You never introduced me to
met the
any
girl.
of your interns.
You have a crush.
I just met the girl yesterday.
You're taken with her.
Oh, yeah. I'm in love.
I'm smitten.
woman. I can tell you, I don't even know when if you open up that door right there, right, to go out to the hallway, there's some machine that's there. I don't even know what it does. But I've never seen Scott anywhere near it. And yesterday when I came out during the break, Scott is there like over her, almost like, the way you help somebody with their tennis swing. Yeah. So he's showing her it was the funniest thing.
Dude, we see through you.
She's short.
Everybody sees it. I mean, I'm hardly out there, Scott, and I noticed.
You're a very beautiful woman.
Think of me as your balls.
I'm thinking of dyeing my beard. I just feel like I want to look younger and better lately. What is JD?
He used to get his shoulders rubbed by Gianna. I was wondering if he was going to have her do the same for him.
Yeah, have you given her the tour of your shoulders yet?
No, not yet. That'll be next week.
No, she'll be walking on my hairy back.
She has to.
I don't know if you know this, but I have a 280 bowling average.
I went bowling on 9/11.
Oh,
At least
look
I
who's
tried
here.
to.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Here's a way we know Scott's smitten. We heard that he tried to send an intern out yesterday to get his own intern's lunch.
Wow.
You sent an intern for her at lunch?
No, I didn't.
Treat.
Yes, he did.
No, I did not.
Yes, he did. He tried.
Well, no.
Here's a menu to Wendy's. Take
I
your
got
pick.
one thing to say, and then I'm walking out.
All right? You better walk out.
He was prancing her around like he got a new pony yesterday.
You're wondering what her duties are. It's just to walk around next to Scott.
See, the problem is I don't give my interns the tour, and I wanted to give her a tour to make sure that she knows what to do and leave me the fuck alone, because that's what I like.
Oh, yeah.
Just leave me the. Right. This is what you got to do, and leave me alone now.
Listen,
4
cutie,
tours.
leave me the fuck alone.
Leave me alone. I'll try reverse psychology.
So almost 13 years with the TV crew. We've never had an intern in the control room.
It was my New Year's resolution.
When he brought him in, it was so weird. It was so awkward. It was way too long. It was like he wouldn't let her leave. It was like, come on, guys, look at her, look at her, look.
Could she work
at my
equipment?
intern?
Can't you guys help me out here?
And for the record, I had no idea what his intern last semester's name was, but now on the first day, I know your new intern.
Well, that's your problem.
No, because you walk around saying, look at Rachel, look at Rachel, look at Rachel. Ugh, I love her.
Rachel.
We'll talk later.
This is Rachel. She'll be with me all
Doug,
semester.
when Scott showed up with Rachel in the TV room, were you like, what's going on here?
It was a little weird. I thought maybe it was like a visitor. It definitely wasn't.
Like maybe
the
his
usual
granddaughter or
Yeah,
something.
like it wasn't an introduction for an intern. But he was like, this is Scott, this is Doug, the executive producer, this is Mike, this is...
showing his friends.
Yeah, this is
colleagues.
Matt.
Well, now every morning
Look at the look. What's the matter?
He's pissed at you.
Oh, stop it.
We'll talk
Baldy.
later. Don't worry
So
about
why
it.
did she get a tour of the TV studio where no intern has ever got one before, with the exception of Gianna? Why would she get a tour and no one else?
and an introduction.
Right.
Well, I've always toured people in our complex. The
I've always
interns I've
given
had
people-
here, they've seen the control room. Maybe not during the show. This was during the show.
Yeah, you point and say, there's the control room.
You never
brought him in.
Brought them in.
Maybe not during the show that I just said, but I brought him into the control room.
I didn't know what to do. Scott walked in after the show, and he said, Robin, I'd like to introduce you to Rachel. She'll be my intern this whole semester.
Because I was showing her what I do in the morning, and I was bringing...
Has he ever introduced you before to an intern?
Because she's never there when I bring in the stuff that I got to give her. I said, this is what I do, and you happened to be sitting right there. If you weren't there, then I wouldn't have introduced you.
Bullshit.
You know, what am I going to say?
You
Bullshit.
never, in all these years, you never caught me once in the studio when you come in with an intern.
Not with a new intern.
I'm a Baldy Casanova.
Rachel, call me Skipper.
After Skipper on Gilligan's Island.
You're my...
She's very nice. She brought a gift for me, too. You're probably going to find out anyway. I think she got gifts for other people. But
Isn't that nice?
She's very nice. She's very nice.
I'm going to tattoo Rachel's name on my bald head.
No, I'm going to just buzz cut it into my...
All right, so Scott has a new intern.
Rachel.
What'd she get you?
Chocolate.
No.
Godiva chocolate.
Yeah, you need that.
Which my wife loves, so I took it home and gave it to my wife.
Someone gave me this. I don't know who.
Honey,
Exactly. I said an intern gave me the
You didn't
chocolate.
say my Rachel.
I didn't say Rachel gave me
My
the
Rachel. I mean, Rachel.
A
gave
certain
this.
someone who's competing for my heart.
You know,
Okay.
I gave my bowling ball the name Rachel. Hey, Rachel,
I don't go.
come to
She's
daddy.
an intern. I don't go there. All right.
All right.
You know, we have rules around here.
Back off, Rachel. I'm a married man.
That's right.
That's right. I know my charm is hard to resist.
You might want it, but you can't have it.
Those days are over.
Spoken for.
I know I look like a distinguished older man to you.
I know you girls grew up watching The Munsters and Addams Family and Festa.
Please stop. I'm just getting over that revelation I made 1 year ago. So don't stop. What is this? The anniversary? We got to give it to him again.
While you're an intern, of course, I cannot fraternize with you. But once your internship is over, day one, you can touch my. I don't smoke anymore. I'm going to have a long, illustrious life.
I have COPD.
Right. You know what that is? Did you know I have
Crush
COPD?
on pretty debutante.
What is COPD again?
Nice, Fred.
What is it you have?
Some obstructive pulmonary disease.
What's the CO?
The C, I forgot.
It's chronic.
Chronic obstructive.
Rachel, I have COPD. If I get faint for whatever reason, use some CPR.
In other words, you screwed up your lungs from smoking, asshole. That's what it is.
Rachel, I'm not a perfect man. Probably to your young body and mind, you think I'm everything. But
you are my Delilah.
I must tell you, I do have COPD.
And I carry the secret inhaler.
I don't know if you know it, I'm also a DOPE.
And there's no cure for that.
You know, Rachel brightens up the black cloud that hangs over my head. I would wish you would make fun of
You're my little
love.
ray of sunshine.
There was a break in my black cloud, and it's Rachel.
Don't live like me, Rachel. There's time for you.
Learn from my mistake.
My mother told me I was born with a black cloud. But
my luck has changed.
All of a sudden. Today, Rachel, for your internship, we will look at photos of me when I had hair.
It's a treat.
So you can see that I was once very, very young and handsome.
Get ready for a walk down Sexy Lane.
Look at that picture, me on the drums. Ooh, Gianna thought that was her favorite too.
Yes. This is me on the Cousin Brucey hour.
I used to have breaths.
You are in college, and
flying
this course is called Scott.
Which picture was Jackson's favorite? Fuck him.
Who?
What if your son takes up with Rachel? Would you be jealous? Like, that would be hard for you.
Stop it.
You want it for yourself.
Son, could you put Rachel by the pool and have her wear a bikini?
Rachel, my son is in a band, but I would hope that you wouldn't lose interest in me.
I was in a band.
He's a punk.
He doesn't have life experience in the sack, if you know what I mean.
I won a contest on the Cousin Brucey show.
Yeah. I could have been in a band.
He needs training wheels. Yeah. I'm experienced.
You're a woman. He wouldn't know how to handle you. You need a man like me.
Take my hand.
Cover me. 1, 2, 3. Ha.
Boy, you guys been storing this up for a while, huh?
Wow. That was some tour.
You know, Rachel,
Yeah.
Rachel, when you walk away, it reminds me of the time I left $700 in cash on the cover on the roof of my car and drove away.
After some children beat me up.
I was attacked by children.
Do you know I once did 17 push-ups?
Barely.
I understand Rachel is here. We could meet her.
Got it.
Yeah.
She's here. If you don't mind me.
I don't care.
All right, take
Looking
it easy.
at your girl.
You don't mind us looking at your girl?
I'd much rather you bring in the Godiva chocolate.
She's all mine.
Here's beautiful Rachel, who is causing so much.
She's a sensation.
You're a sensation, Rachel.
That's my favorite top, Rachel.
Wear that every day of your life.
I love that bodice.
Well,
Black
Rachel,
is your color.
Isn't this something, huh?
This is something.
Within one day, you have not only received a tour from Scott, but you are getting responsibilities that no intern has ever received
He never
before.
gives away, yes.
Well,
Not true.
in his defense, I've heard that all his past interns were pretty incompetent.
No, they just weren't pretty.
From him.
They also weren't female.
Yeah, they just weren't pretty, that's all.
Yeah, well, congratulations on your,
Thank you.
what do they call that, meteoric rise in the
Yes.
Stern organization? But Scott is a charmer. Be careful that nothing happens between you two. You know he is forbidden fruit.
Right.
He is an employee, and you're
He's a
just an
married
intern.
man.
That's right.
I'll keep my hands off.
Try.
Forbidden fruit.
He is forbidden
I will
fruit.
try to refrain.
What, a
from-
rotten apple? Is that what I am?
Yeah.
Scott didn't show you any pictures of himself with hair so far?
No.
Not yet. All right. Well, you've got a whole semester.
Just remember, this apple has a worm.
Yeah.
Okay?
There's still more to come, you know.
Plenty.
We got to get to know each other.
I heard you blasted Gary on the intern show, too.
Oh, really?
I didn't really blast Gary. I just said that he kind of gave off a little bit of a negative vibe to me.
No, Rachel, you blasted me.
Let me hear
Actually, I.
She only has eyes for me, Baba Booey.
I said even more.
McHine.
Gary treats Scott awfully.
Yes. Well, you were on. I'll play your clip from the show.
Okay.
This is Rachel talking about Gary. Gary told me this morning. He goes, you know, it's so unfair. He goes, I was sick the other day, and I was being introduced to Rachel, the intern, all the interns, and he said, I had a call. I didn't want to shake anyone's hand and get them sick. And then she
thought he
interpreted
was dissing her.
Right. Here we go.
Rachel, you're a fan of the show.
Absolutely.
What were your impression of some of the people, like, even let's say Gary? What was your impression of him, your first impression?
Well, with Gary, it was a little bit strange today.
In what kind of a way? What do you mean? Scott didn't give you a good introduction for Gary?
Well, he did. And, Gary was sick, so he couldn't really shake my hand, and he gave me one of those elbow pounds.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Which was okay. I understood that. And later, I don't know, it sort of seemed as if Gary was a little bit standoffish towards me. He did dart me a couple of dirty looks, I thought. I don't know why.
What for? Were you doing anything inappropriate or whatever?
Not really. At one point, though, Brian Fallon, I asked him if I can come into the studio and watch something that they were filming. With
Brian is a Howard TV guy?
Yes, for Howard TV with Gary. And he said, sure, I just wanted to come in and watch. And, I walked in with Ryan.
Okay, Ryan is one of our editors, or he works with the archives, Master Tape Theater.
We opened the door to the studio, and instantly from across the room, Gary's eyes shot fire at us, and we were like, whoa, both of us, and we're like, okay, let's get out of here, and we just instantly ran out. He looked angry.
Well, let me say something. After Scott's treatment of you, everyone will seem angry and standoffish.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, you've gotten incredible treatment from Scott.
So can I tell you what was going on?
What was going on?
We were shooting something yesterday here for Howard TV.
Right.
And the door opened, and she walks in with one of the other interns, but nobody told me they were coming in to watch. So I sort of looked at them like, oh, what do you, I was looking at them like, what do you want? Because they just were staring at me, and then they just walked out. But I didn't know what they wanted. Like, I wasn't angry. I just was trying to figure out why they were here and what they needed.
There you go. We see, Rachel, big misunderstanding.
But, Rachel also, apparently she had a gift for me as well, but didn't give it to me because I was an asshole.
I really was, all day I was trying to figure out a good time to come in and give it to him, but I just felt this, like, weird tension between us, so at no point did I feel comfortable enough to come in.
I can tell you, Rachel, it wasn't there yesterday, but it's there today.
Oh, hey, you got to learn to take it. I do.
What about what you said to me, though, later?
Uh-oh, what did he say? What did he say?
Pull the clip.
What did he
I know
say?
what it was. I walked out, it was like 2 PM, so I just was, like, I noticed her, I was just being nice, and I said, you're still here? I go, it must be like the world's longest shift. And she goes, no, I'm just here for the intern show. I was like, oh, I thought they were making you work a whole day. I was making conversation. She took that as some sort of an affront, like that I thought she was here too long. Like, she's got a whole thing going on in her mind I'm unaware of.
Gary, did you think that was a negative thing?
I thought he kind of said it with a bit of an attitude, because he's like, what are you still doing here?
Yeah, one day and I've got attitude. You've been here one day and I've got the attitude.
I'm sorry.
Scott
grab a mirror, sweetheart.
Scott has given you such treatment.
Yeah.
He's made her feel so welcome.
Yeah.
Gary, don't be mad at me.
Gary,
you just don't have a connection, Gary.
See what
you got
I
to be
do.
nice. You got to give her the tour.
You got to be nice. I give her a full tour.
I didn't realize it was like that.
Rachel is
I didn't realize
beautiful
it was-
and perfect.
I didn't realize I was getting such special treatment from Scott. I thought it was just standard procedure. So.
Oh, no.
Gary-
He hardly looks at his interns.
Gary was mean.
Well,
Gary
I'm not gay. Most of my interns are guys.
Yeah, but you could help them out. They're wondering what to do.
Gary was mean. He didn't give me $1,000.
No, I'm not like that.
Rachel, come into my work area. It is like Superman's fortress of solitude.
This is my
Call me
console.
Bald L.
I'm the captain.
Well, Rachel, welcome, and have a great internship. I hope you enjoy it. And
May you
Scott,
have an intense and deep internship.
Scott has a whole itinerary planned for you today.
I do.
And so you are in good hands with Scott, I'm sure.
And he is going to give you all his knowledge.
Right.
And
you're
also,
very lucky.
Just know your life is completely Scott's life is completely in your hands. You're just one human resources meeting away from Scott.
Wait, hold on a second.
He's an appropriate employee, Scott. He doesn't do anything inappropriate.
I would never.
No.
I would never.
He's a
I
great
know that.
guy.
He
I
is a
like
great
Scott.
guy. All right, thank you, you two. Thank you,
Thank you.
Rachel. Welcome. Scott, go ahead back there. I know you have
Thank
a
you.
lot to get to.
Yeah,
Life is good these days, huh?
You know, Rachel, the show really hinges on Scott being at his top form.
Yes,
so.
we're probably putting Scott behind
Right.
schedule.
Let's see, what's on the schedule? Edit the news and some kissing. Oh, sorry.
Shoulder rub.
Scott, so is there any truth
touching.
to what they're saying? You guys have to keep your distance?
Right.
Of course. I mean, why would I do anything? She's an intern.
Yeah, but come on. You don't admit there's any truth to the fact that she got sort of preferential treatment?
No, not really.
I'm yet to meet. I was never introduced to Jackson or Ryan, but yet we met Rachel.
Well, you were sitting right there. That's why when we walked in.
Right, but there was never any tours given in the past to any of your former interns, male interns, I should say.
During the show, I mean, you know, I like I said on the air, I probably walked them around after the show.
So why did you make the decision to walk Rachel around?
I don't know. We were doing something with the CDs, and we walked by, and I said on the way,
It's purely coincidental.
Absolutely.
No funny business.
Absolutely none.
Rachel, have you felt any sort of vibe between the two of you so far?
Just a friendly, boss-employee vibe.
You don't feel like you're getting preferential treatment or...
Well, I didn't realize at first, but I guess now I see.
Now, what about with you and Gary? Are you going to be able to smooth this over?
I hope so. I think so. I'm going to go talk to him right now.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, let's go talk to him.
Oh, you're going to come with me?
Yeah.
All right, well.
That's what I said. I said that was a joke. Yes.
Are you mad?
No, I'm not.
Really?
He's
Okay.
so lying. He's just telling me.
It was kind of blown out of proportion, and then part of it was just to,
Get on
I
the
was
air.
trying to mix things up a little. But I did kind of feel like a little strangeness, but maybe it was just me.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly,
the only thing I
could
would tell you is you probably should give somebody more than a day before you judge it. But I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't. We will have a wonderful semester together.
I'm sure we will.
Give me my gift.
Okay.
Lena Dunham.
Dunham?
Who is the star of Girls. You know, it was so weird. And I know my job is weird, probably weirder than any job in show business, because I was thinking about this. For the most part, I just kind of sit here and think out loud. I mean, let's face it. I don't have the luxury of an editor. Like, if I was writing...
Or tape.
Yeah, when I was writing my books, I would like, what do I think about this? And then I'd write it. I'd just write it. And then I'd look at it and go, I don't like it like that. I'll edit it. And I don't feel that way anymore. So, I went through that whole process where my wife said to me, you got to watch the TV show Girls, which is on HBO. And I started watching it, and I was just like aggravated and annoyed by the first 2 episodes. I was like, why am I watching this? I don't like it. I don't like the girl who stars in it. And so I made comments about, but it's cool because she's a fat chick and she can, she's at least making a career for herself, and she's the writer-director, but she gives herself too many scenes. And I was going through all the reasons I kind of don't like it. And then the next day I get on the air with Robin and I go, I was watching that show Girls, and I'm up to the 5th episode, and everything kind of changed for me. It kind of clicked, and I went, wow, this is really good. And she's kind of like a little Woody Allen in the sense that Woody Allen used to cast himself with really hot chicks, and you'd go, what the hell is that about?
Right, yeah, this is his fantasy, nobody else's.
Like, it was bothering me that this girl who was, not a sex symbol was with these hot guys. And I said, well, how's that different from Woody Allen? And
it took you a while to get there.
It took me a while to get there. And then there was a line in the show that I thought was brilliant, where this guy is sitting there and he's talking to some of those girls. He's sitting around a party or a table, and he said his phone rings and he goes, "What? something about pounding her. See, remember I told you the other day?
Right.
And the girls are flabbergasted, and he goes, that was just my sister. and all of a sudden he went, wow, this show's very, very funny. I like it. And then there was another moment on the show that really clicked for me where, one of the guys, she just kind of says, so-and-so has become trained in the Alexander technique, which is kind of gay. And I just thought that was just funny. And I kind of I'm not quoting the lines right. I don't remember lines.
Right, you're not verbatim. You're off script.
But I kind of just started liking the show, and I said, I've done a whole 360 on the show, and I really admire the girl who writes it, and I actually like when she comes on camera, and I just, you know how you kind of start something, like, have you ever started a movie and then halfway through you change your opinion?
Or even seeing it the second time.
Yeah. So
you change your opinion.
So I felt really good about what I had to say about the show because I'm a super fan now. I mean, I really love it, and I couldn't wait. I almost went to the premiere the other night. The HBO was having a premiere.
Good thing you didn't.
So my dear friend Perez Hilton, who, by the way, this guy, I just have to remind him that when he had the website and
nothing much else,
before he was born again and he used to be fat and everything,
right?
I believe I was probably the only radio show that had him on the radio at all, or had
and he was one of the meanest human beings on earth.
This was a guy who was all over Hollywood for taking people's children and drawing circles on their face and arrows and calling them ugly and fat. But anyway, so Perez kind of threw me under the bus. I'm not saying I didn't say that stuff, but like he just isolated my comments. And
nobody ever commented on your actually liking the show.
No, they left that part out. Yeah. And then it became also that, remember I said, gee, when I see the star of the show naked and in bed with guys, it feels kind of creepy because she seems like such a young girl. It feels like a rape.
Right.
So somehow the word rape ended up in his column. And I was just, it was like Howard Stern compares the show to rape. And as soon as people hear rape, they don't
forget it. They don't even analyze what you're saying.
Yeah. So I was like, oh shit. And then of course, the press being what they are, they steal Perez's article. They don't even credit him.
A lot of that was also a conversation with Linda Stacy.
Yeah, right. Linda didn't like the show.
And none of what she said got in. Nobody cared.
Nobody cared what Linda had to say. And she's a TV critic. So I felt like I was kind of thrown under the bus because I could do that with anyone. I could just take some of Perez's old columns and say, here's the shithead who did this, or said that, or I could take anybody's comments. I could take that Alexander technique comment from the show and say that's homophobic. I mean, I could paint anything any way I want to.
And so can they.
So I kind of felt weird about it, but
everybody painted the same picture you. Somehow.
Yeah. Yeah. And my reputation is so bad it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't affect my career one way or another if they sort of do a hatchet job on me.
Yeah, it's not like a Mel Gibson kind of thing.
Yeah, well, Howard Stern says it's rape, and Howard Stern says fat girls, and then Lena went on Letterman. It turned into a whole thing. But of course, Letterman, they pre-interview everyone, so it sort of became a thing that I knew Lena didn't mind so much because if she went on Letterman and started talking about it, she kind of liked it. In a weird way.
Well, if you look at the show, it's all about her being self-deprecating.
Right.
And getting that whole thing.
But nevertheless, I felt bad because I really do love the show Girls and enjoy it. And I admire the girl who writes it. So
I felt bad for you, too, because I was reading it and I was like, oh, this is just, it's so one-sided.
Yeah,
it's not the whole story. This is totally out of context.
It was a hatchet job.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
And nobody would ever say to those girls, Howard really likes the show. So, everybody's bashing you.
So, anyway, I said to Gary, would you please contact Lena Dunham and tell her that I would like to explain myself to her on the air and apologize to her because I do love the show and it makes me feel bad that she is getting the impression that I somehow think she's just a talentless little fat chick.
Who puts herself in too many scenes.
Right. Because... I suppose if I had the luxury of writing a blog or being on a website, I would sit there and watch it and go, oh, this sucks. And then all of a sudden I'd start to watch and go, oh, this is really good. It's not any different from America's Got Talent. Sometimes I see people and I go, they're okay. They're not that great. And then I keep watching in that 90 seconds and then I go, wait a second, there's a great moment in here. And then I go, oh, okay, I really dig this.
Not only that, some people get voted through who you didn't like until their fifth performance.
Yeah. So it's like, anyway, I don't have that luxury, and I realize sometimes my show is thinking out loud, but that's what makes it sort of beautiful.
But you know what? Also, this is the thing that bothers me the most, and people have to stop this BS. Like everybody's perfect, and everybody's first thought is their best thought.
Well, most people in the media, I can't think of anybody who works the way we do. Like when I do Letterman, you tape that show, and then afterwards they say to you, "Is everything cool?" And you go, "Let me think about it." And there have been times you go, maybe I want to edit that out. And you had that luxury, and Letterman.
And sometimes they forget to, or don't even realize something they said was so bad, then they don't edit it out.
So anyway, I said to Gary, "Hey, get her on the phone. I want to talk to her. I want to tell her I like the show." Because I really don't want it hanging out there that I don't when I do. Because
it'll hang out there anyway because you don't get to write what's in the rest of the world.
Yeah. And it really killed me. Like the Daily News printed it up, and I went, "Wow, they just took Perez's story and ran with it. They didn't even bother to check it. Like they just took, and they didn't even credit him. I was actually upset for him. I mean, at least if you're going to hatchet job me, give the guy some credit. The guy who did the hatchet job. So I don't know. It's fine, but...
Did Gary get a hold of her?
Well, he tried. He got a hold of her people, and she said she might call in because she had the Golden Globes last night.
Yeah, she was all over TV last night.
And she's in L.A., so I don't know with the time difference and everything, but I hope I get a chance.
She could still be up partying.
And then I wrote a note to Judd Apatow, who's the producer of the show, and I said, "Hey, if you see her tonight, just tell her I'm trying to get a hold of her because I do feel badly that the impression is that I think she's, sort of a talentless little fat girl who, and that's not how I feel." But anyway, go ahead.
I made it really clear we were trying to get him on this morning, and they sent us a note back and said maybe Thursday, and I said we're not on Thursday, so I'm going to try to get her on tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm trying.
Okay. And by the way, the whole Perez thing, I'm not angry with Perez because I did say those things. It's not that I didn't say them; it just sort of was one isolated part of my feelings, and the sort of my conversion to liking the show was left out. That's my point.
Right.
Right. So I'm not upset with him. I just wish the article could have been a little more fair. That's all. And you know who's finally come to his senses and realized he missed the boat once again is Scott the engineer.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, like he's freaking out. Have you been listening to Howard 100 News? They're all over it. It's Scott realizes when he saw the billboard of Ronnie and the block party.
That could have been the two of them. Yeah.
Yeah. And now he wants back in on the block party. But those guys shouldn't even let him into the block party.
Do you remember how many times we stopped him from quitting and how you meticulously, point by point, tried to explain to him what he was doing to himself?
Yeah. You should not be back in the block party.
First of all, I never said that I wanted back in. That was...
that's what I heard. I heard you went to Shuley.
That's Ronnie's beliefs.
You didn't? Huh? You didn't go to Shuley?
They came to me first.
Oh.
I got called and invited to do Harrah's at the end of January.
Why? They're doing fine without you.
I don't know.
Are you going to do it?
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Ronnie came to me during the break, and we really need to do this when Shuley's here. What happened was Sequoia called Scott and asked Scott if he wanted to make a surprise appearance at this one gig for fun. Scott came back and said, "I want to get back on the tour." So Scott's not he's not being completely genuine. Yeah, they did call him and say, "You want to do a one-time thing." They did not call him and say, "Come back."
Make a note and we'll do that on Monday. Is Shuley in on Monday?
Yes.
Howard Stern News. You guys are working it.
You want a couple other things real quick?
You got anything outstanding? I got a lot to get to. Go ahead.
I got something good,
All
Howard.
right, go ahead.
Will Murray says he may not attend the upcoming block party in Atlantic City because he's, quote, irritated that the guys on the tour are making money and staffers who simply show up are not. They are simply helping to fill Shuley and Ronnie's pockets.
All right.
So there's an ongoing feud now, a brewing feud between Will and Shuley now says he'll have Scott back on the block party, but Scott will have to take a pay cut and apologize publicly to Shuley for calling him a, quote, thief.
Where is Shuley? Is he here?
He's here, yeah. He's here. I saw him in the hall.
Hey, Shuley, you here? I'll cover that real quick. Oh, here he is. There's Shuley, everybody. America's top Jew. There he is. Hey, man. Hey, you're line 3.
Yeah.
Scott claimed the other day when you weren't here that you begged him to come back to the...
So here's the real story.
Okay.
We have this show booked in Atlantic City. We like to throw in mystery guests, on time for these shows. So I thought, wouldn't it be funny to have Scott as our mystery guest? He hasn't been on the show in over a year.
Sounds like a scream.
Right. I said,
Yeah.
we'll hook him up. I know... Now,
the audience will go wild.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
hello, everyone. Here's your mystery guest.
So our promoter, Sequoia, gets in touch with him, asks him if he would do it. He says he would. Now, leading up to that, after that point, I keep seeing Ronnie, and Ronnie keeps telling me all the time, this is killing him. He wants to get back. I could see it. I could see it in his eyes. It's killing him. He wants back.
By the way, Ronnie is the worst at sizing up people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like Ronnie always goes, I could see in her eyes she wants it. And it's like, no, she doesn't. I can see in her eyes fear.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I said, you know what? Look, I like Ronnie. I love working with him. He's a great guy. I want him happy. I know he's friends with Scott. I know it bums him out that Scott's not on the tour anymore. But the question becomes, look, the tour has moved on from Scott. It's really great show.
And he costs a lot of money, so what the hell?
Well, that for sure is not going to go down that way.
Right.
If he comes back, I haven't made up my mind. He's got, first of all, why he wants to come back to work with somebody who's supposedly a thief.
Well, he wants to come back because he was making great money, and now you're saying he won't even make that kind of money anymore.
Well, he's not going to because it can't affect. It's not fair that it should affect JD's money.
And you've done better without him than you did with him.
Yeah.
Where is he? What fun is this if he's not in here arguing?
Exactly.
He's looking at bowling rings right now.
Oh, is he?
No. He's picked out the ring, by the way, that he wants you to pay for.
How much is it?
$1,150.
Well, I told him I'd buy it for him.
Well, what are the different rings you can get?
I thought the original was like 300 and change.
Well, there are a lot of options. You almost build it like a car. There's all these options.
I always know when I offer Scott something, he's such a chazer that he will absolutely find the top of the line ring.
And this is the top of the line 300
Like he wouldn't go, hey, Howard's buying it for me. I feel funny about it.
Right. If he was getting the ring, it wouldn't be top of the line.
Oh, no. In fact, I never would get myself a ring.
Are you getting top of the line?
Well, yeah, that's what we discussed on the air.
Okay.
I was just going to get the regular ring that, you know.
I realized I must have been high that
And then
day.
you offered to buy it for me, which was very gracious of you.
I am doing
and
it.
I appreciate that.
I didn't know you were picking out rings.
But
I thought it was just a ring that you just get.
It's like you're getting married.
Yeah, what the fuck? I feel like I'm engaged to you.
It's covered in rubies.
Yeah, I mean, my God, this is like our friendship ring, Helen. And believe me, I deserve it. You should have done it years ago. I deserve everything. I'm the hardest worker. I'm the best.
So Shuli says, if he even considered letting you back, you would have to issue him an apology right now, number one, for calling him a thief.
Okay.
Although I still think you think he's a thief.
Okay.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. I'm like, well, he must be so hard up for the money that he's willing to work with somebody he really feels is ripping him off.
Why did you even consider going back? Because you saw Ronnie's big...
No, because they approached me and invited me to do this at first, and I said, okay, let's talk about the possibility going forward about doing some more.
Did they offer
parties.
you Did they offer you big money to come? They did not.
No.
Are you going to do it?
Yeah, I told them I would do Harrah's, and then going forward.
So they offered you a lot less this time than what you used to make.
A lot less.
So this is your way of getting back in, I guess.
It's possible. I just wanted to test the waters. They invited me. They were nice enough to say, all right, why don't you come down?
So why do you? Shirley wants to know, why do you want to go work with a thief?
Well, I would make sure that it's written in stone about what I got. Before, it was left very unclear.
So
I assumed that...
You realize now you're going to go back at much less of a salary.
I don't know if I'm going to do that.
All right.
It depends on going forward.
I'll write it in stone. You are getting much less.
Well, then that's not going to happen.
First.
Much less is not going to happen. A little less could happen. But
I like that he wants to test the waters on a product that has flourished since he left it.
Well, I want to make sure that,
You say you've done better without him than you have with him.
Well, that doesn't matter. He couldn't get in the studio to promote the thing, and that's, obviously, look, we're back talking about the block party, which hasn't been talked about.
Come on, Scott. Now, don't do that. That's not right.
I will say
What's not right?
That's not right, Scott. You know it's not right.
Who asked you to come in here?
Don't worry about who asked me.
What do you mean it's not right? Explain yourself.
Now he's bad-mouthing the block party, which is wrong.
I didn't.
Sorry.
Who bad?
No,
that's
what he's
wrong,
saying is,
what
he's saying is now with him. Now he's saying with him. Now you guys are finally getting real publicity.
I didn't badmouth anybody.
He's saying that I want him back in because he can get me in the studio to talk about the block party. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
No, he's
That's what I said.
I got to explain things.
That's exactly what he said. I think that Ronnie's arguing with Scott.
No, but
exactly what he said.
I didn't badmouth anybody. I didn't.
So
I said,
what is it going to be?
Gracious enough.
How much, Shirley? How much are you going to cut his salary by?
Well, first of all, he's not being honest when he's saying that, I'm going to test the water. Look, you told me to my face, I made a mistake.
Well,
I
said
want to do this again.
I would like to do some.
He told me he needed the money, but I also
you're
said,
painting a picture.
dude, let me talk, all right? He also said, I've been saying to him for ages
know.
now that he should come back. He should have never left.
Right.
And it was his pride and his principle and all that nonsense. Okay.
I enjoyed doing the block parties. I'm not going to deny that. I did. So
you didn't act like it at the time.
You sure didn't.
Well,
you
I
were
mean,
miserable.
And you did, and you did so little at these, and that's the thing now. So if he does want to come back, and I do, and it's got to be approved by Ronnie, it's got to be approved by JD. I'm not going to make this decision on my own. This is our show.
Right.
So if he does come
all of a
back,
sudden it's your show, and then when us three were together, it was you guys' show, and I was left out of it. All of a sudden, now JD has say.
If you come back, it
See,
still
that's
won't
what I
be your
mean.
show.
No,
See, that's what I mean.
Dude, but all you did was complain
and
all
then
the
Ronnie
time.
always throws his hands up. I have nothing to do with it.
But it
so
was
why
your
discuss,
show.
But Julie, why discuss stuff with Ronnie?
I told you never to leave, didn't I?
Wait,
did I
Julie,
tell you never to leave?
Scott, it was your show. It
Yeah,
was.
and
you weren't happy with what you were being
no,
paid.
they excluded me from.
JD's happy.
They
being paid what
excluded
he's
me
paid.
from the decisions when they made them.
Well, they
No, we
exclude
didn't
JD
exclude
from
you.
that decision too. What they're going to pay,
and we
They
didn't
just tell
exclude
him.
you from any decision. You excluded us.
Wait a minute, Scott.
Obviously, you
when
guys decided that you were going to get more than I got.
But
so
here he goes with you guys again.
you already
He
You
does
see,
nothing.
now Ronnie Shuley just said
I
he has
have
to discuss it
nothing-
with Ronnie, and now you're saying you have nothing to do with it.
Not with money.
What?
All I
Not
know
with
is at
money.
the end of the day,
Scott.
at the end of the weekend, a guy hands me an envelope with a check in it, okay? That's it. Whatever's in there is mine. That's
Okay.
all I know.
All right.
I don't get a set amount.
That's
Whatever
fine.
it is he hands me,
Whatever you want to
that's what
say.
I get.
Whatever
You never complained about it.
No.
In other words.
No.
And that's all Scott did, and
Scott.
did nothing.
And then it was always with the travel
Scott, it
agents.
sounds like
I
to
need
me-
this kind of seat. I'm not happy with that. Why are we flying at this time? Why are we going at that time? Just get on the fucking plane and go. We all go, man.
It's like we book a show.
Scott, it sounds
Stop
to me.
being so anal.
It sounds to me. It sounds to me like you're going to come back into this thing, even if you do. It's at a much less. I mean, I don't know how much less it is.
Right.
And then.
Well, I don't know either. We didn't really discuss that.
And it sounds to me like they're doing fine without you. So
Well,
you
that's
don't have,
fine.
You don't have
I
a
mean,
big bargaining chip.
that's fine. That I can live without it, but
yeah,
I could be fine without it.
So,
And
guys, what do you vote? Let's
Why
have a
you
vote.
do? Here you go again. Here you
I
go.
can.
again.
I've been living.
Why are you being like an asshole now?
Ronnie, what's
Because
your
I
vote?
like being
do you
like
want
an
him back
asshole.
in?
I always said he never should have left.
Ronnie's the one who's been
How much
pushing
money?
I've been
for him to
pushing.
come back
I've
in.
been pushing for him to
tell
come back.
Scott how much money he's going to get a show.
I heard 40% less. Is that true?
Is it 40% less?
I would say he would be making half of what he made.
Half, 50% less.
Yeah.
I love looking at Scott.
What a face.
Scott, they're offering your old job back at 50% less.
Well,
And I would have a contract written up stating that, and when you do quit this next time, if you do come back,
He will.
I keep the bowling ring that Howard's buying
Oh
you.
boy.
And you have
No,
to kiss my
that's-
ass on the street.
We know that's
or
not
in
going to
here.
happen.
Scott,
None of that's going
are
to
you
happen.
going back for 50% less?
Well, that's something I'll think about. I don't know. I don't know if I can.
Is there room to move up?
That's
Is
not-
there an incentive or bonus that he could receive?
Look, I know. If he does come back for 50% less, it's 50% more than anyone else is giving him right now.
That's true. He's getting
But my question is, if he's a good employee and if he's loyal,
Robin, the question becomes.
Well, Shuli, I understand your dilemma. In other words, when you brought JD in and gave him Scott's salary, all of a sudden now you have to come up with a salary for Scott as well.
Exactly.
And so he kind of screwed himself because he was the guy.
Right, he quit.
I'm not going to say I didn't screw myself. I'm just saying that they were gracious enough to offer me, so I inquired with Shuli about what about going forward. Is it possible that
Now, what if they say your flight arrangements and you don't like them? Are you going to complain?
Well, I'm going to have to deal with whatever it is.
I wanted a bulkhead.
Yeah, but and here's the other thing. The other thing was he was guaranteed an X amount of dollars every show. Okay, even if we got $2,
right,
he would get the whatever he was supposed
Aren't
to get.
you bitter that you guys have kept the Ronnie's block party going? He left.
Scott wanted it to crash.
He was hoping
No,
you
I
guys
didn't.
would fail.
No, I did
Scott,
not.
To quote Scott, we could replace me with anybody. It
Here
was
we go.
his idea.
And you're a hack.
I'm a hack. I'm a liar. I'm a thief.
And wasn't there an attempt to start Scott's block party?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, I
the
think
Black Cloud Tour.
He ran he ran into Sal and Richard right
Yeah,
away. And
the
he was
Black
gonna-
Cloud Tour.
He was
Right.
starting.
So what are we going to do, guys? You're offering him his old job back at 50% less.
I didn't talk money with him. All I said was you never should have left. Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, I was always put up for him to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And
all right, well,
you
there
know,
it is, Scott. I guess you have your foot in the door again, but
And the other thing, I got to figure out a place for him in the show.
And wait a minute. And the other thing, I want to address the other headline thing with Will that he's saying. That's Sequoia. He invited the whole world to come down there.
Listen, we're offering whoever is here that wants to come down to Atlantic City from the staff. We offer.
In other words, it's an opportunity to party.
A hotel room for the weekend on us.
Probably get laid out there.
You know, you get treated like a star out there. Everybody loves you. Everybody wants to take your picture.
In other words, you said to some of the guys, "You want to come to the block party?"
Well, it wasn't they. It was Sequoia.
Well, either way, it's not something that we need. Like, if they want to come, great. If not, whatever. We're still going to do the fucking show.
All right.
And I have to figure out now where Scott fits into this show, because JD and Ronnie have a good chemistry
when I look
on
at
stage.
Scott,
Well, if it's such a fucking problem, then don't worry about it. I don't need. Well, you just bitching and moaning. You gotta.
We'll
get you. It's the same shit as before.
He's trying to figure it out.
This is supposed to be a negotiation of you coming back, and already you're arguing and yelling with me.
That's right. That's what I do. That's what I do best.
Well, you want to know something?
But why?
I'm
why
a pain in the.
Why do you
gotta
be like that?
I got to keep you guys on your toes.
Well, you know, if you're trying to figure out a place for him to fit into the show, I think of him as a lamp. You know what I mean? You just slide him into a corner.
One where the bulb doesn't work.
Actually, we got so much now that we add in, like music now. We're putting in like
but
parodies.
I got to think of something that he can't fuck up.
But he's got
That's what I
he's
gotta
got to
think
run.
of.
He's got to be the DJ.
Right.
He's got to run the stuff.
Ronnie, it's on his cell phone. He's plugging it into his cell phone.
No, he can't do it on a cell phone.
I called his phone, his DJ equipment, in the middle of him DJing.
So in other words,
and he answered
in other words, the show has evolved.
Scott's DJ board.
The show has evolved.
Yes,
that's fine. You know what? That's fine.
Without him.
I've been living without it for the last 6 months, so that's my life. So I could live without it. I mean, you know, I'm not going to get down on my knees and beg somebody for something. Okay? If the reason I inquired was they called me, I didn't go to them.
Who's they?
Imagine
Sequoia. I didn't call you. I've been saying all along.
Well, because you have nothing to do with it. You throw your hands up. So
exactly.
Yeah. So.
But I told you never to leave.
You did. So I did. But
sometimes you don't know what you got till it's gone. Joni Mitchell.
Exactly.
Big yellow taxi cab in a parking fucking lot. All right, guys. It sounds like this hasn't been all worked out. We look forward to more bulletins.
I'm going to say this weekend we'll do the Atlantic City coming up. You'll be our mystery guest.
Yeah, that was another thing. He was supposed to be the mystery guest. He goes on the wrap-up show Wednesday.
I didn't bring it up at first. It came up here.
All right.
And we'll see after that.
Enough. No one cares.
He already screwed that up.
Yeah. I'm going to screw more things up. So look out.
Thank you. All right. You're a star.
I want off this tour now.
Yeah. Well, I think you're flirting with disaster, but let's see what happens. All right. Thank you, John
Thank you.
Lieberman. Okay. Good job, boys.
Mr. Engineer, sir.
Handsy, truly, listen, relax.
Yes.
It's me. Relax.
When are you going to learn to accept the roles you've been given around
What
here?
are you talking about, bro? That's what I'm trying to find out.
No. It's a money-making opportunity, but your personal pride is so intertwined in everything.
It is. I maybe that's one of my faults, but I feel that that's the way I am.
But this is a nice chunk of change you're turning down.
It was a nice chunk of change.
Well, exactly.
The alternative, not a nice chunk of change. So we'll see what we can do.
You sleep easier at night knowing that you stuck to your principles.
I do. I sleep like a baby.
Children, I think.
And at times you act like one. Well, I didn't say that.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're not supposed to make any comments.
Sorry,
over there.
you're right.
You're not supposed to be visible behind the camera.
You're right. I'm acting like a stubbly asshole.
That's right. You're a stubbly asshole, and go back in your corner and go drive that bus again.
Thank you. This went very well.
I'm sure.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
The mainstay in all of this madness is you. You're the only one who seems to get it. You show up, you make a nice chunk of change.
Whatever it is.
Meet some guys, meet some girls.
You know what he doesn't understand, Scott? He was guaranteed money, no matter what. Every venue is different. That's what he doesn't understand. You got smaller venues, bigger venues. Some you get more money, some you get less money. So some venues I get less money. Some venues when they hand me an envelope, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? He was guaranteed no matter what. If we sold 2 tickets, he was guaranteed X amount of dollars no matter what. He should have been fucking happy with that. And that's what he doesn't get. And that's why I don't get why he thinks he's getting ripped off.
You tried.
What can I say?
There's only so much sense you can try to talk into a big ball like that.
Yeah, well, he's got this whole pride thing. It's a matter of principle and all this. But you know what? He does want to come back. And he told me he wants to come back. He didn't beg. But he he does want to come back.
I think it's the amateur bowling. I think it's gotten to his big ball.
By the way, I turned 59 on Saturday. I want to thank Fred Norris. He gave me a gift. Robin gave me a pen. Well, that was for Christmas, wasn't it?
But I'm sending your gift over today.
I don't want your gift.
You're getting it. What am I going to do with it?
Like it or not.
Well, Fred got me. I was talking on the air. Who was the artist that was in here when I wanted to play drums? Was it Natalie Maines?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Fred got me one of these things that I think I saw somebody in some band playing.
It looked like a cigar box.
It's a big giant box. Is that how you play it?
You're supposed to sit on it, and it's like there's like...
Yeah, you got to muffle it.
And I guess the port that's on the back, that faces that goes like out where your hole goes.
You sit on there, you put that up your ears.
No.
I see.
It's not that kind of toy.
There you got some bass going now. Are you sitting on it?
And I guess you can do all kinds of different manipulations with it. You can pound it on
Get different
the side.
sounds?
Exactly.
Uh-huh. Oh, that sounds like a snare.
Yeah, it's supposed to have some sort of like snare inside there, too, if you get it at a certain spot.
See, if Natalie was here, I could play now.
So why don't you do your famous solo?
I'm
Can
vibing.
you do that?
That's not bad.
Vibing to what?
I'm vibing. Oh, you
Is
want...
that the music in your head?
This is from...
Inagata Davida.
No. That was Ringo. That was...
I'm sorry. It was a different... Golden Slumbers Carry That Weight.
Oh, I can't do it. Wait. Oh,
I don't
Lucy.
know. You lost it.
Fuck.
Can you use sticks with that thing, too?
No.
No.
You're going to mark it up if you do.
So, let's jam. What do you want to play?
Get your guitar, Fred.
I was going to try and find the Beatles thing for you to play along with.
Oh, wow. I was drumming. My ring completely broke.
Ooh,
oh, stop.
I lost the whole top of the ring.
Wow.
Thanks a lot, Fred.
Sorry.
Your gift is destroyed.
I'm destroying jewelry.
You just destroyed my jewelry. What a bummer. Heard rumors that Tim and Scott the engineer were yelling at each other in the hall yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. That's all the only report I got.
What are they yelling about?
I was actually tuning into Howard 100 News to hear if there was any updates.
The guys in the office were dying to know what it's about because they said I wasn't here, but when I got back, they all told me there was some loud yelling going on.
How come Scott's always yelling? How does he always end up in yelling matches?
You know, it's funny because they're about to do a special on Howard TV on Scott, and we were all being interviewed about Scott's outbreaks. I didn't know he'd had one in a long time.
Scott's the weirdest guy in the world. Like if I ever read in the paper that Scott went and like killed a household full of people,
right? That his whole family was wiped out.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be surprised.
Yeah,
that would never happen.
Because Scott was like. Scott's one of those guys who has like no personality and also has a monotone affect. It's like he doesn't even he doesn't even move his lips when he talks. He's like a mustache guy.
Sure, I'll get right on it. But I had other work to do.
You know, he reminds me of like Beetle Bailey or something. He's like a sad sack.
Yeah.
Look, it's just that Gary asked me to do something, and I had work to do, so I did my work.
So I don't know. And then all of a sudden, from nowhere, he'll explode.
And you don't know where all this rage is coming from because you just asked a simple question.
He's filled with rage, but he's always good at containing it, and then suddenly it just gets the better of him.
He's like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
You blew the whistle once! Listen. If it wasn't a push-up, you would have blown it more! That's all I gotta say!
Wait, he said...
Hey, I'm leaving! I know it. You better pay off.
He's like Wolfman.
Good performance.
And like there was no performance.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Scott. I think Scott worked hard.
I feel bad for you. You're wilting on the back.
No, I'm not.
Come on.
I'm
Come
content.
on, man. Let's do it.
But let's do what?
Let's do what?
Let's do what? What do you want to do?
Relax. Hold it. Now, wait a minute.
Let's do
1
what?
second. Howard.
Are you out of your mind?
Howard, hold on.
No, you're out of your mind. Why? I don't think
Calm
you did
down.
it.
You have a heart attack.
You didn't do it.
The judge does. You don't decide.
The judge says no.
The judge said 19 right now. 19.
Can you believe yourself?
No.
Remember when he blew up at Ganji?
Oh, yeah.
Told you not to use the goddamn tape. Scott, did I say don't use the tape? I told you. Get out of my way. I told you. Get out of my way. I would have never let you come if I knew you were going to use the tape. No way, Ganji. Now stay out of my face. Scott, I told you. Get out of my face.
Out of here.
Get the camera out of here. Scott, you. Out of here! Now! Come on!
Turn it off.
Get it out!
Oh, I must have been possessed.
And you know what's so weird? He was upset that the guys came down and videotaped him at his gym working out.
Is that what it was?
Well,
That was the whole big dumb tape.
No,
he was with
right,
that rat dude.
exactly. They came down and they said they weren't going to show it to anybody until the push-ups were done, and then they put it in as part of the piece. But they went ahead and showed it to you. And
boy!
And what difference did it make?
Who cares?
I
Be
didn't
happy
want,
someone's
I didn't want
interested.
anybody to see my secret training.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was what it was. He thought he had secret training.
Oh, God.
Hey, what's going on with your arms? You getting old man arms? Let me see. Pick up your shirt. I'm starting to see like saggy skin. Yeah.
A little. I got turkey neck.
Yeah, me too.
You know, from losing the
Waddle.
Yeah, waddle.
I know.
You're falling apart, but you look
I'm
better.
Not, no, I'm not falling apart. I
Yeah.
feel great. I just got to tone up a little now.
Oh, good luck.
Well, standing up straight would help, too.
Yeah.
This is as straight as I can stand.
If I stand in the street, I'll actually be a human.
That's right.
So what happened? You got into a screaming match with Tim?
I get an email from Tim earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And it said, "Who approved the plug that's running for me?"
No, for your son.
I said, yeah, and it was actually you who wrote it on the air who said, "I just want this," when you got upset about the plugs.
Right.
And I wrote him back and I said, "You," meaning Tim,
right?
Because I thought Tim was in the process and he heard it on the air.
Right.
And then he writes me back, "No, I didn't."
Yeah, Tim came to me yesterday and said, "Have you heard the Scott's plug?" I go, "What is his plug?" I forgot he even had a plug. Evidently, I've approved it.
Right.
So,
well, you wrote it.
Oh, did I? So I said, "What's the plug?" He goes, "For his son's band." I go, "Get the fuck out of here." Now we're into the son's band. I said, I can understand if one of the guys does a gig and they want to promote it, and I do that under protest.
And if Scott has a gig, you do that.
Yeah. And if Scott has a gig, okay, you help the guy out. He's one of our
I've
guys.
been doing
But
that. You let me
I know.
graciously do that for a long
I
time.
know.
He's explaining something.
I know. Okay. I don't even know what possessed me. I feel bad for you or something.
Well, he had a long, drawn-out plug. You were trying to make the plugs more concise.
Right.
And instead of saying, what the hell is that, you made it shorter.
So you know I have no memory of any of this. So Tim comes to me and he goes, do you hear the plugs at the end of the show? Do you know Scott's son's band has a plug? I go, what the fuck is
and
with that?
And that's exactly how it's introed. Scott's son's band.
Yeah, and it's like, what? What is Fred's aunt having a bake sale next week? I mean, what is it?
No, that was last week.
It sounds like Swap and Shop Radio at the end of this. For Benji, get in touch with Benji.com, and if you got, it's like Sal and Richard are going to be, and Scott's son's band is available, and it's like, and you know what it is? I look at Scott, I feel his envy and jealousy of everyone. And he feels everyone's getting something.
Right.
And so you want to help him out on some level, but Jesus Christ, Scott's son's band? Your son's going to, do you think the Beatles had a, you go out and you do it, and if it's going to happen, how old is your son now?
24.
Yeah, it's enough. That's it. It's over. 24?
Yeah, it'll be 24 Sunday.
And he's still with the dream of the band?
Well, 24, you don't have to give up
it's
dreaming
not.
as long
Look
as
at Lady
he's still
Gaga.
in school.
Lady Gaga, how old is she?
She's like 30.
Oh, is she?
No, is she?
She's like.
I don't think
I think
so.
she's younger than that.
Yeah.
I thought she was like late 20s.
Well, didn't Lady
30.
Gaga, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, musicians perform.
Yeah.
Some of them perform for years before they make it. I mean, it's not.
I think Scott wants this more than his son does. Him and that wife who were showing up at the gigs, they were dancing. They were.
I said in
We're
the
very
piece,
proud of him.
there's nothing less hip
Yeah.
than having your mom and dad bopping to your music.
Lady Gaga turns 24 in May.
Right, see?
All right, so she just made it last year. So we still have time.
That's what I mean.
He has time.
How many months have we been doing the plug?
We've been doing it a long time.
And what is the plug? For the website?
Yeah.
So has anything come of it now?
The band's website.
Has anything happened since you've been plugging this for 3 months?
No.
I mean, have the fans done anything? That's what I'm saying. Maybe at some point you say you let everyone off the hook.
Okay, fine.
You know.
If that's what you want, that's fine.
Well, I feel bad. Yeah. I'm a bit of a pushover when it comes to that.
Well, yeah, Scott, you're saying you should let people off the hook, and Scott says, well, if you want to take it off, then take it off.
Well,
he's not letting
in charge.
him off the hook.
I'm not.
You're not letting him off the hook.
I said, what do you mean I'm not? I said, fine.
Didn't you used to plug that Suns band every day on K-Rock and nothing even happened? And that was terrestrial radio.
We did that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at what point are we going to say, okay, it's over? How many months are you going to keep me on the line for this?
I'm not going to keep you on the line.
Because he was like, so why'd you fight with Tim? Why are you yelling?
I mean, it would upset me. I didn't understand where it was coming from because...
It's coming from the fact that no one can believe your son's band is still being plugged.
It was there, and all of a sudden, Tim was questioning because it's been there. That's why I got upset.
Yeah. Tim was
so
like...
you yelled?
Why are you yelling at the guy for questioning you?
Because you had... It was exactly the way you dictated it should be.
Yeah, okay. All right. So he didn't know. So he's asking you, how did this come about?
Well, I told him, and then he was just... I perceived an attitude. He had an attitude with me.
Yeah, he's your boss. What are you fucking yelling at the guy for? Who are you? You're lucky you even get this little plug. This is not part of your compensation.
I know I'm lucky to get it.
Yeah, what do you got to be such a tool for? Yelling at people. You know, meanwhile, I don't even say anything. Scott's hands that album of his son's to every record executive that comes through here. And he did it
He's
at K-Rock, too.
still doing it.
And
No, I'm
nothing
not
ever...
doing it.
Did
I'm
anything
not
come of
still
that?
doing it. I'm not still doing it.
He gave it to every band he could think of. Yeah, you did at the beginning at K-Rock.
Oh, at the beginning, yeah. But
at my wedding, he cornered Pat Monahan to discuss his son's music.
I didn't corner.
Pat's got his own situation. He's going to sit there and worry about your fucking son?
I didn't corner Pat.
I love your son. Your son's a good kid, and he actually has talent.
He does. He does.
Well, look, I don't know what's going on here. What is it, my job to promote him?
No.
Oh. See, but now I feel bad. I mean, I got kids. I know he loves his son.
I was looking at a documentary of the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah. How old are they? 14 and they're already
I think their career's over at 24.
Right. Yeah,
they've already had a whole career.
They've already failed.
They rose and then they fell.
And Scott evidently followed Tim down the hall yesterday to yell.
Yelling?
Yeah, like yelling. It's my son. My son. Fuck you. What did you say? Tell me what you said.
I just was like, I don't understand why you're doing this. I just, you know.
He's doing it because he's questioning the content. At the end of the show, it sounds like a 20-minute infomercial.
No,
sounds like one of Gilbert Gottfried's commercials.
Well, the one that I run, it runs 5 seconds.
Well, we're talking about the whole laundry list. There is a laundry list.
It gets very long with everyone's.
And it was cut down.
What is Benji's plug? I don't even know what it is.
His is ridiculous.
I know. And then Ronnie's got Rick's Cabaret, and then he's appearing. I mean, after everyone goes, and then all of a sudden you hear Scott's son's band, and it's like, wow, what is this? Swap and shop? And it shouldn't matter why Tim's asking. He's the boss. If he can't inquire as to how this all came about.
And I told him, and then it wasn't good enough. That's what I mean.
Well, he wanted to understand it.
I explained to him that the day that you got upset about the plugs, this is what you dictated, and you said this is what it should be. And I explained to that very calmly earlier in the day, and it was still not good enough, and I didn't know how to.
Tim, I'm having trouble explaining this. It was told to me that I could do this. That's how it came
exploded,
about. But you have an anger issue. You're an angry man.
I'm not angry. I just hold things back.
What are you angry about? Really? I mean, it can't be.
What are you holding back?
Yeah.
No, things build up.
For real.
Little things. I'm not.
Look at me.
I'm not holding.
What are you really angry about?
I'm not angry.
That your mother put a curse on you?
that may be.
Well, why are you laughing? That's not funny.
My mother didn't put the curse on me.
She said you had a curse.
She told us we had a curse, yeah.
Well, what needs to be changed in order for you not to be angry, in your opinion?
Nothing. I'm
talking
fine.
about in life.
Nothing. I'm good.
You just said you're holding things back.
Life is good right. No, when little things build up inside me, I don't, just little stupid everyday annoyances.
Why do you think?
Fuck everyone.
Why do you think your reactions are over the top?
They're mostly not. That one was okay. So I've gotten a lot better over the years, and
You're known as an angry man.
Yes,
I know that.
Yes, I know that.
What do you think of that?
I've tried in the last few years to not be an angry man.
How did you try that? How do you change something that intrinsic?
I try to just tell myself not to get upset at certain situations.
That ain't going to work. It clearly hasn't worked.
What are these little things that irritate you?
No, just everyday life.
It's not
everyday life.
No, it's not even that, Robin. He has real anger.
But I'm just saying, like it doesn't take much.
Right.
to
Anything
tip
lights his
him.
fuse.
Yeah. So
No,
I'm wondering what the little things
not
are that
anything
you can
like-
heap on that little fire to make him blow.
Oh. He's been wronged.
Yeah, because there's this everyman kind of you're crapping on me again.
If your mother tells you there's a
mentality.
curse on you, you know, I don't even know what else she told him.
No, she.
Then he lost his hair.
That well,
that would piss anybody.
That could be a big part of it.
Right. But you can't go around yelling at Tim, my
No,
friend.
I took.
That's
care
grounds
of it.
for
I
getting
sent-
rid of you.
I sent him an email.
Everyone's looking for a reason
Oh,
to get
you
rid
took
of you.
care of it with an email?
Well,
after yelling at him in the hall.
I didn't see him, so I.
What'd you say in the email?
I just said sorry about the confusion. You know, I don't want to. You know, I thought you had approved it, and just tell me what I have to do to get it approved. That's So I.
No, well, maybe you should always email. You're better in email.
Yeah, whenever somebody asks
I'm
you a
much better.
question, just
Yeah.
go email.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
much
mean-
better with emails.
I mean, you understand there's a difference between a plug for you and your DJ thing or something, but then now every day,
Fuck everyone.
Even if your son occasionally had a gig, you play every day.
Okay, I'll take it out.
Well,
And
now I feel bad.
No,
now don't take it
No,
out.
because it's fine.
No.
Like
no,
you just said, if he they
Now
have
I
a
feel
gig-
bad.
No.
I won't be able to live myself.
Oh, stop.
Seriously, just leave it in
I'm
there.
okay with it.
Leave it. You know what? I don't listen to the end of the show. I tune out. When Fritz starts doing that plug, I tune over to Howard 101.
I'm okay with it. Like
Yeah.
you just said, if they have a gig or something, and if it's all right with you to plug their appearance somewhere,
No.
then I'll
just
put it in.
Leave it up. Maybe it'll happen. At some point when it's not happening, maybe when he's 40.
He's about to go and record some new material.
All right.
Hopefully this
will do it.
This is it.
This
Yeah.
will do it.
This is it.
This is his Abbey Road.
I think he's very talented, and
He is.
I told him not to give up. He loves doing it.
Yeah, I just don't know how I got involved in the loop, you know?
Well, you get involved in our lives, and everybody that works here.
You're
and
his godfather.
You know, like the end of like CBS News, or you never hear like Katie Couric go,
Katie
and my
Couric
son,
and the rest of the crew aren't getting plugged.
my engineer's son will be appearing at so-and-so, and also if you want to get on his website. You know what I mean? People do take advantage of me because they know I'm a nice guy.
There's something Jay Leno could steal from the show, too.
Okay.
Aspect.
All right. Thank you, Scott. What?
I thought, the guys were saying, Scott was on a wrap-up show a couple months ago, and he was sort of talking about how I think his son at one point, was sort of done. Like he tried it, and I think he didn't want to do it as much anymore. I think Scott wants him to do it more than he wants.
Yeah, of course. Because Scott,
don't quit.
His son wanted to give it up, and Scott
He
goes,
did, and I didn't say
and you
it.
were like,
Son, don't let your dreams. Look at me. I let my dreams go.
After he toured Europe, and he saw some of the seedy parts of touring on little buses and staying at little dives.
Right.
He decided that maybe this wasn't for him.
Good.
So he stopped for a while. I didn't say a word.
Right.
I didn't push him. I didn't say a word. He got back and started another band.
Okay.
Which he's in now. Then he stopped again for a year, for the last year, and I didn't say a word. I just said whatever you want to do, that's fine with us.
Right.
He went to school. He finished school. He's looking for a job doing IT, and in the last 2 months, he said, the band's back together. We're going to record some new material.
All right.
And I swear, I didn't push him into it at all.
Scott's like Andre Agassi's father, you know?
Right. He didn't see your eyes light up when when you said that.
Son, I gave up all my dreams. I'd hate to see you give up yours. Live your dream. I mean, you realize you only have 10 more years of hair.
He's doing good, though. I don't think he's going to lose his.
Yeah, you think he's got the hair for
Yes,
good? Yeah.
he's got the
All
hair.
right.
So, I know. He cut it all off. I don't know why. He's got the hair.
Wants to look like his dad.
But
loves you.
Nobody thinks he's your son.
I know. But
I gave up my dream of becoming a professional bowler. And now it's time for you to live your dream, son.
But if he wants to do it, he's going to
Mate.
do it. I'm going to try and help him as much as I can. That's the deal.
Well, I guess I'm involved in that, too.
Well, if I told the kids, fine. I'll,
No, forget
I
it.
appreciate everything.
I
that
hate taking that away from you, but really, you should have, at some point, it's got to go away.
Well, you're right. The repetition, people don't even pay attention to it anymore. So,
Right.
I could take it out and then throw it in, occasionally.
I told you could do it. You can
that's
do
fine.
it.
Okay.
Oh, your mother's on the phone, Scott.
Oh, really?
Hi.
From the grave?
Hi, Mrs. Salem.
Hi. Scott, you're a loser.
Thank you.
You should have been a goddamn abortion. You want to plug? Plug your finger in a goddamn socket and die.
Wow.
Thanks, Sal.
That's your mom?
And my grandson's music
Thank you. Enough.
Hey, there are ghosts. She talks from the grave. Yeah.
He should just claim Lady Gaga as his daughter.
There you have a successful child.
All right.
Yeah.
In the music industry.
No, actually, no. Please leave your son's spot on.
I appreciate
I'm
that
okay with
very
it.
much. Okay.
All right. Very good. I have a feeling stardom is just around the
Good
corner.
things are going to happen.
That's
I
right.
didn't say that. I mean, I would
I
like
do.
it to.
I said I have a feeling. He
Okay.
happens to be talented. All right. Please. Thank you. And don't yell at Tim. All right.
won't.
It doesn't serve your
I
purpose.
won't yell at anybody.
All right.
Thanks.
I mean, that whole thing's a favor anyway.
No, I know. I realize
Yeah.
that.
So going around yelling at Tim is not cool.
I know.
All right. All right. We will take a spot break. Another beaten moment for Scott.
No, I'm not beaten. I work for you. I work for Tim. It was wrong of me to
I don't have a crystal ball, but I'll make this prediction. I see big things for that band in 2075.
Thank you.
That's his year. All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right. There he is. Scott the engineer trying just to help his kid out.
I hope he makes it before Scott dies. Don't say
Me too.
2075.
Me too.
Scott, so what's going to happen with this plug? Are you gonna take it off?
I might take it off occasionally just so it sounds fresher when I put it back in. He said it's okay to run it, but I don't want to take advantage of him, so I'll take it out and put it back, and
Yeah, he said not to take it off because now he feels bad.
Right. But he's right. At a certain point, it gets stale, and people don't really pay attention to it. So if it goes away and then comes back, in a week as some other kind of thing, then that's fine.
So do you really think your son should be getting a plug on the show?
Well, it's my plug, kind of, and I'm trying to. They graciously give me a plug, and it's been going on for a long time, and I don't think I was taking advantage of it. It was been approved, so if he said no, take it off, I don't want it, then I would do that.